are live. We are live. Welcome to another episode of Beast Talks. I'm your fearless leader, Maurice Speaks, aka Speaks the Beast. Tonight with me, we got Fox, we got Red Wolf, we got AD, and we got some more coming on the panel tonight. At any moment during this video, if you like what you're hearing, go ahead and hit that like button. If you got something to say, go ahead and leave a comment in the comment section. We will post all the comments on the screen and we will address your comment. If you want to join the panel, let me know. I'll drop the link in the chat and you can join this conversation with us live and in person. Again, welcome to an episode of Beast Talk, where we don't hold back, no punches. And again, this is not an echo chamber, so we may not agree with each other. If you're watching this, you may not agree with nothing we saying. Go ahead and leave your comment. We can address it. We are here to have the conversation. What's up, y'all? What's going on? How y'all feeling tonight?
Yeah.
Oh, we good.
Good. Everybody good. Again, for those of you watching, whether you're watching this live or watching on the replay, if you like what you're hearing at any moment during this video, go ahead and hit that like button. Also, remember to share this with your family and friends because we don't want to be successful by ourselves. We want to share the wealth. Let's get into this. So this is how this going to go. We're going to start off. We're going to have a few icebreakers. After the icebreakers, we're going to jump into the main topics, right? We're going to go around the panel, get everybody's opinions, thoughts, facts on whatever the topic is, and we're going to have at it. All right, starting off, the first topic is this. When it comes to choosing a partner, who puts more of an emphasis on looks, men or women? I'm going to say it again. When it comes to choosing a partner, who puts more of an emphasis on looks, men or women? We'll start with you, Fox, since I think you ready to put something out there. Who Reds? What you got, Reds? They scared, Reds. What you got, Reds? When it comes to picking a partner, who puts more of an emphasis on looks?
So who cares more about it the most? Or you talking about?
Yeah, you can say that. You can frame it how you want to frame it.
I can't say that because I be in the mirror, boy. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I'm saying, yeah. So, yeah, when you picking somebody,
this ball head got to be shiny, boy.
Mm-hmm. So when you picking somebody,
I mean, it's too many people in the world.
Or when a female is picking somebody, or
Are you saying for yourself or the person, your partner?
Your partner. When it comes to choosing a partner, who puts more of an emphasis on how that other person looks, men or women?
Men.
Who more locked in on looks?
It's men.
Men.
It's men.
I can agree.
I done seen some pug-looking dudes getting some bad-looking chicks, and they be heartbroken and they mess them up. Like,
oh man,
so
they
I don't
be
know.
looking crazy.
I'm gonna say we care more about looks than them.
Men.
Yeah.
AD, what you got on it?
I agree. Men are more what you call them?
Superficial.
No, metrosexuals.
Metrosexual.
They're very materialistic. They into their looks, nails, hair. Yeah, ain't that what a metrosexual is?
I'm saying, but when they're looking at the women though, what they got to do when they're looking at the women though? Who they choosing to bond with?
Yeah, I think they're more into the looks. Cause we as women, if we think we got it, we gonna keep that mind frame, you know.
I'm saying, but women don't care about how that man look. Is that what you're saying?
I do. Because once he start looking crazy, I'm gonna lose interest. For me, I do believe we need to match energies. We need to match energy. As far as how we care about it, you know what I'm saying? We have to match energy. I can't see myself putting on clothes, getting cute, and he's sitting up here, you know what I'm saying? Not.
So his looks matter, right?
Yeah, I can't take him nowhere, and it's unattractive, I think.
Yeah, and that's also, as y'all answer this question, look outside of yourselves. So you might say that, but also think about other women who out here, what they looking for. Think about other men, like what they looking for. So overall, in general,
I'm gonna say
he's a good man, but just not fashionable. So you know that it kind of can get to you a little bit. a country
So
pumpkin.
overall, you think what? Men or women?
Women.
Hmm?
Women are more.
Women looking at the looks more.
Yeah.
No, men are looking at the looks more. Women, I don't know. Damn it, it's mute. It
I
depends
think
on the
Or
person.
if you
women,
think it's
It
even,
depends on
you
the person because
yeah
it goes both
yeah.
ways.
If you think it's even across the board, you can also say
I
that.
think it's even.
You think it's
It
even?
depends
It's
on
a
the
tie.
person.
Okay.
It's a tie for me. Depending on the
Okay.
person.
Okay. What you got, Fox?
I'm gonna
'Cause
say
she's
time too, but I'm thinking
uh,
women because we have to be
What you
attracted,
do to give them, you got to keep
even
yourself
if
up, man
it's
and woman.
attracted to you, even if you just got like a fresh cut and you smell good and you
yeah.
talk,
That's a turn on.
you know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? You could be ugly, but if you got like money and you clean and you know,
It ain't about an ugly person can be attractive by the way
that's
they
what
keep
I'm saying.
themselves.
That's what women care about.
It ain't
Women
about
care
yeah.
about looks.
I
Like
done been
guys
attracted to
look,
someone be like,
that's
ooh, ooh, ooh,
you
There's too
have to
many
because
damn
the
people
way
in the
they
world
keep
for that.
themselves.
So
yeah, you have
y'all.
Huh?
to look good in a certain way, like a fresh cut, fresh smell, fresh shoes, fresh outfit, and
Yeah.
a woman to be attracted to you. And you could be like
Mm-hmm.
really ugly,
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
long as
that's
you look good, smell
And
good.
men do the same too, because I done seen some things I didn't understand before, just like your boy said. I done seen some things I couldn't understand, like, well, damn, and I'm single.
Yeah.
I
Well,
done
I'm gonna
seen
go
some
with
Yeah.
women.
guys.
All right, I'm
I
gonna
done
go
seen
with
some
women.
guys that look like a pug, man. Like
And I done seen
big,
some women that look like a little a
Right.
gremlin.
like
Right.
refrigerator back. Yeah, I done seen all that. Yeah, be
Mm.
Yeah.
slapping the
But
cigarettes in his
It's
hand,
each his
sagging,
own, you know,
sagging.
depends on the type of personality.
you say
I
he
think
look bad.
personality is very attractive. So, yeah.
You saying Reg? You said the guys look bad.
Say they look sagging their pants with a gut, skinny legs, slapping the cigarette pack in his hand. 10 girls round him.
Oh
10 girls.
wow,
There's
that's
too many.
crazy.
There's too many people in the world for that shit. I'm sorry. Like
Now,
it's a
I
lot
do
of people.
not like a grown man with skinny jeans. There's something about after a certain age, the skinny jeans need to be let go. Straight leg, please.
Uh
Yeah,
huh.
nut huggers is too far. We don't
Right.
need no
Right.
nut huggers. No, I ain't. Can't do that. Your kneecap showing through your pants. It's crazy.
I feel you. I feel you.
Your hips
Alright.
showing through your pants.
Coochie
So
cutters.
y'all. So
Men.
you say it's even, Fox. You say it's about even.
No, no,
Men,
no. I
women,
said more women. I said more women. I feel more women.
women,
I
women
think
gon'
it's even.
or women care more about looks than men do.
Looks. Yeah.
Okay.
I
And
think it's
AD
even. It depends on the individual.
I'm gonna
depend
say
on
men.
it. You can get Fox. Oh wow. So
All
okay,
three
we
of
got
us
a good.
got.
We got a pretty good balance. It sound like am I the tiebreaker? Well, I
You
guess
the
I ain't really the
tiebreaker, player, because I say men.
tiebreaker. Huh?
Come
And
on, brother. Come on, brother.
Okay. All right. Let me give y'all the answer.
Do it for the family.
Give us the answer.
Okay. Let me do what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say women.
Mm.
I'm gonna say women care more about looks. I used to think that. I think the overall thing most people think is gonna be the men because men are visual creatures and these women doing all this stuff. But I think if you look at the climate, like I don't know if y'all ever seen like the Pop the Balloon show and a bunch of these other
mm,
shows that's out here, you'll
Yeah.
you'll have certain guys walk out and all the
Yeah.
women to pop at the same time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I've never seen it in reverse where a woman pop out and all women walk out and you got line in and they all pop. You see
Oh,
what
I
I'm saying?
feel
Because a
that.
man might be looking to hear what she got to say. What's her mindset? What's she gonna do for him? Like what kind of duty she gonna fulfill? How is she sexually? So on and so forth. See, a
See,
man
but
is
that's
gonna be
online
more,
though. That ain't on Thurman
huh?
Street. That ain't the same thing.
did he say on
What's up,
Thurman?
big dog?
Yeah, that ain't the
Huh?
same thing. That ain't on Thurman. That's on internet. It ain't the same.
Go ahead, elaborate on that.
Because like that's online where they really like everybody heavy on image and they be complaining about crazy stuff like, oh, I don't like the way his shirt fit or
Yeah,
something. I
yeah,
don't
yeah,
like the
yeah,
way
yeah,
his
yeah.
sideburns it. But you go
Right.
out shit down the street right now, it ain't like that. You see a chick crying over some dude shaped like a damn popsicle stick and you be confused. And in real life, it's a little bit different in real life.
Yeah.
So you saying in real life women don't won't look at a guy and say, "Oh, I ain't going out with him no more. He ain't have his hair
Hell
cut,"
no, they be
or
loyal to
his
crazy.
shirt
When you
was
get one on
wrinkled,
one, you'd
or
be surprised how a woman mind frame may change. Something she may not
Yeah,
accept around her friends, she might accept around when she one on one.
yeah, it's a
So
little bit different. It's like, damn,
I think
he walking out her
nah.
house.
I think a woman. Hold on, there's no ice right there.
What
I
up?
get ice.
There he
What's
is.
good? What's good, big dog?
No, the hell y'all talking about?
What's up,
I'm
bye?
good. Let me get you in here on this first topic. Who picks more based off looks, men or women?
Um, I think on the surface, most people would say men,
Yeah.
but I think actually women are more picky and selective.
Okay. Oh, when it comes to looks and all that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You want to elaborate on that?
For most men, we just happy to get something decent. Like you don't have to be perfect. Um, but women, a lot of times, I feel like they look for that perfect guy
Yeah.
when it comes to looks or personality or anything. So
Yeah.
I think most men are just happy to have a 6 or a 7.
Okay.
You
All
know,
right. Yeah. But the woman, they want the top guy out there.
I don't think that's true.
I don't think that's true.
Oh,
I
A woman will
think
build
some
something
women feel like they deserve it.
mediocre real quick if
huh?
she see potential.
Trey Sean be having 3 missing teeth, everything.
I
Nah, that's rare. That's rare. He ain't getting nobody. That's rare. That's in the
Man,
hood somewhere.
please.
I
we
don't
That's
know.
in the
The teeth
hood.
might be a
shit.
deal breaker. I ain't with that. You gotta have. If you ain't got the teeth, you gotta go buy them. Go get you some partials or something. Now that's a deal breaker. You gotta have your teeth in your mouth. Ain't
He
no
Right.
way in
got
hell you gonna walk around here
Yeah,
with.
red's in the old fantasy land over there, man.
It's other
all right.
It's
factors
So
at
other
you
play.
over
things that
here,
That's the
you need
you
thing.
to
over here
work
talking about
on,
the
but you
balloon
need to
popping. The
have. Don't have
balloon
no
popping
rotten
ain't
mouth.
the
Rotten
balloon
huh?
mouth
popping
gotta
ain't
go.
realistic. I don't think
Huh?
the balloon pop shows is realistic.
Right. I can agree with that. That's fine. But you don't think women are canceling men off for the smallest things? Oh, I ain't like
Not
his
from what
haircut. Huh?
not from what I used to see in the WIC office and shit. I don't
You
remember
Don't
that.
tripping.
don't don't give me what you're looking at in the WIC office. What percentage of people
But
in the WIC office?
honestly,
Hey
I
man,
don't
Huh?
think they cancel out that quick.
yeah, it ain't like that. I think it's more so the men caring about the looks more than unless they desperate and they can't get a piece like that. I think it's the men.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
personality goes a much further than looks.
So
I think a
Reg, you're
personality
not
goes
happy with a
holds
6?
more weight.
You said what?
I said so
Personality holds
you
more
wouldn't be
weight.
happy with a 6? My bad.
When like that rating system thing is more to me is more than looks when it comes to the rating
With
system.
the 5 being average. The 5 is average, right? So you good with 6. 6 is cute.
Yeah,
Yeah. You'll take that
I'm
6, right?
I'm good with that though. But that's
Okay.
not everybody.
Right. But we're saying on the balance of probabilities, I put it like this. If you line up 100 men, right? And you
Mm-hmm.
100 married men, most of their wives are either average or slightly above average. They're not marrying these 9s and 10s if you line
Hold
up
up.
100 men. But
Where's
but
she at?
if you go on Instagram and you look at all the Instagram models, they are not married. Them bad chicks, them top notch chicks, them
Exactly.
9s, them 10s, they are not
And that's
married.
just the image they portraying. Majority of the time, that's just the image they portraying. That's not
Right.
their reality.
But these top tier women are not married. They're out here making money doing their thing.
Your wife prettier than that, Maury. I don't care what you say.
I can understand that. But
Where's she at?
I
Where's she
said
at right now?
if you line up 100 married men, them ain't all bad chicks they marry. And ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? So I think that women look at the stat. When you go to the dating apps, the stat is this: 90% of the women are going after 20% of the men. Think about that. 90% of the women are going after 20% of the men. Those are top tier guys who
But
look a
that
certain
don't
way.
necessarily mean
Who
it's all looks either though.
But
That could
majority of it
be
is because it's off of a dating app. They don't know these guys. That's why they took the stat off of a dating app. You don't really know him. You don't know how much money he got. But based on his profile, how he looks, if he's in shape, he's fit, he's got his hair cut a certain way, he's dressed well. They're going off of purely what they see because they don't know him. But the stat is that 90% of those women going after 20% of the men. Now, are there some guys in that 20% that maybe is flashing money? It's going to be a small percentile. And also look at this. If you look at it like this, so some say, well, you know, if a man got money, he can get women too. But the fact of the matter is this: how many men have money on that level to where they can just pull women with the money? Not really. Most people are average. They don't have money just falling out of their pockets. That's a handful of guys. You see what I'm saying? That's not a widespread thing. So again, a lot of women, think about the guys we grew up, you know, whether we're in the hood, in school, or whatever. Think about the guys who looked good, let's just say, had the looks, had the body, had this, had that. They had majority of the women. Think about it. They had majority
like
of the women.
The football players, the basketball players.
Right. And also think about this.
But see, what ain't that more so popularity than looks sometimes? So you know what I mean?
Looks will bring popularity.
Yeah.
Popularity can make Trayshawn look cute too.
It could, but most of the people who if you say popular, they're attractive people, men and women. It's only a few that you would say they're popular, but they're ugly. You'd be like, why they popular? Not necessarily. I mean,
a popular person, I can say personality is attractive, but you have not on a dating site. Of course, you're going just off looks, but actually meeting somebody, they don't have to be that eye-catching, but they can have a personality that is attractive, and you can fall for that. You know what I'm saying? It's just different circumstances with different people. But
let me ask you this: who is more prone to be accepting, even if we're saying from a sexual standpoint? Is a man willing to just, you know what they say, a man to hit by anything, right? You give him a chance, he coming. It ain't the other way in reverse.
Right.
Now,
any man can't just pull all the women. You see what I'm saying?
Women.
A woman that's, huh?
I said I'm sticking with women.
Yeah, because think about it.
I'm with you on that.
I done heard you say you'll hump a mailbox. You see what I'm saying? So
the mailbox is pretty. You don't like that? That's a nice blue color. That ain't the same.
Where'd you find this?
Right. So, so you said you know. So the point is, and then furthermore, so you know, guys like, man, I hit anything at least once, right?
I ain't say I was gonna hit anything. That mailbox got to be painted all the way. It can't have no chips on it.
Okay.
You say that.
You're right.
You say that.
I don't want the mailbox on. I don't want the mailbox on Martin Luther King. I want the mailbox over there by the mall. That's all.
That don't mean that just because it's not about a mall.
Right.
If you have a fresh paint job and still get raggedy mail.
Man, I met this one wild chick at the mall.
Right.
But the point me saying that a lot of guys that hit anything is to say this. Think about it. Think about the women that a lot of men were like, you know what? I wouldn't date her, but I would hit it. Do you know how many relationships came out of those type of situations where he thought he was going in and he thought he was just gonna hit it because he didn't like how she looked, but they wound up being in a relationship? It's like some other people might have get married. Yeah, he like or getting pregnant, right? They thought they was going in. And they said, you know what? I'm gonna just stick with her. You see what I'm saying?
Personality got him attracted or kept him going.
Personality could have been a fat butt. You see what I'm saying? But it's gonna be other things that a man gonna gravitate towards and be like, yeah, she don't look good, but hey, you know, or at least she can cook. Or he gonna say, hey man, she give me sex when I want it. You know, a guy gonna look at all these other qualifiers. Remember, women look to disqualify, men look to qualify. A woman looking for something she can say, nah, ain't the one. It could be the smallest thing. We're playing a different game. Men and women play a different game.
I agree with you on that one now.
You see what I'm saying?
I get turned off real quick.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So anything else on that?
I ain't got nothing else to say, player. I'm still thinking about that mailbox.
You ain't got nothing else to say, Red?
I ain't got nothing else to say because my preferences is different.
Yeah, I understand.
I got
Look,
I tell you what now.
right.
I got a
Yeah.
preference, yo.
And I think a lot do. Yeah,
Okay,
I
I
agree.
got Red.
I
Have
think
you
it's a maturity thing.
ever been interested in a woman that threw you off? That our first glance you may not be into it, but just getting to know her, you started getting a little bit into it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's happened a lot of times.
What's that?
Somebody
It
Look,
may,
you
she may
talk to.
not be appealing to you, but getting to know her, you start getting attracted to the things about her.
my last
And
wife, the first couple months,
Yeah.
Yeah.
because I could
Locked
have did
in.
better than that. Could have did better than that.
So
Jesus.
check
but
this
that's the
out.
best balance you have between the two.
Because here's the thing. I ain't never talked to a 10. I ain't even never seen a 10 in real life.
There
My.
ain't no such thing as a
But
10.
Okay.
but if you asked me about my exes at the time, I would have told you they were a 10
Okay.
because
Because I think that
I was in love with them. So
10 is more
Good
than looks.
answer. Good answer. Good answer.
Say what
10 is
now?
more than looks, though.
That's right. It's not about all looks. Looks come and go. You know what I'm saying? Looks
yeah, I
leave
was
Oh,
just
you a
talking
little.
about pure looks though.
Yeah.
Like
Looks is. I mean, a 10 is more than looks if you reframe the conversation. But if they're talking about looks and appearance, a 10 is a 10.
if I felt like she did, if I felt like she too pretty, I ain't gonna deal with her no way. That shit looks
Yeah.
expensive.
Yeah. I've been in that type of situation. I've been there before. A little over a year ago when I was on a dating site. You know what I'm saying? This chick, we matched, and she was up there. She was in the Charlotte area, and I looked. I'm like, oh, but right away I already was like, we just kind of laughed. I'm like, what's up? I'm like, come on now. I know you got all the guys in your inbox. I know all these guys. I know you going on dates every night. I just kept it real with her.
Yeah, like
I
this one
said,
more
guys,
time.
she said, you right. She said, you right. I said, we ain't got nothing to talk. I mean, what you want me to do? I mean,
Nope,
it
nope,
what
nope.
we just stayed. It was just a cool. It wasn't nothing. We didn't. I ain't even offer for no date. I already knew what it was. I'm like, nah.
Not in the budget.
Nah, we matched, but I already know what time it is. I ain't even on. Nah, they ain't even entertaining. You know, but it is what it is. We
It
can
is what it is.
go ahead and transition. Topic number 2. Does it matter who approaches who when it comes to being out here in the dating world? Does it matter? Hold
Nope.
on. My bad. Hold on. Let me address this comment real quick. Matt comes in saying, for men, it's the look factor and crazy, but women, it's the cuteness factor and the money factor.
He ain't right.
Yeah. He ain't right. She
That's
say
his
you
I
off,
mean
opinion.
not
Matt.
in all cases, but
That's
yeah, in
his
some cases.
opinion. He
Yeah.
ain't wrong either. That's just his opinion.
I mean, you're right. That's his opinion, but
Yeah.
It
Yeah, a
sound
lot
You
of
about
people.
right,
right.
man. You right, man.
girls jump for money. Women don't. You know what I'm saying? People
Okay,
gotta understand that.
That's
okay,
tough. I don't know
okay.
about that. You saying women don't jump for money?
I mean, girls jump for money and do all that extra just to be with somebody
Yeah,
for money.
there
Yeah,
you go. There
there
you
you go.
go. Keyword girls.
Yeah,
Little
girls.
girl.
I don't know. So women don't want to be supported and taken care of?
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Honestly, if they out dating, it's a little bit more to it than just, I don't care what he look like, he got some money, he can get the draws. It's more to
Right.
it.
Yeah. But I will say a wise woman. But women I mean, yeah, I ain't saying it's right, but I don't want to play semantics like with the words like, oh, that's not a
It's a percentage
woman, that's
out
a
there, but
huh?
I don't think all women. It's a small percentage still
No, no,
out
no,
there
no,
doing
no.
what they're doing.
Yeah,
I
not
think
all.
it's a small percentage of some women out here still doing little girl things. But like I said, I'm much older, so
I feel you. I feel you. I know where you're coming from. All right. So on the next topic, does it matter who approaches who? Men and
These
women. Does it matter who approaches who?
these
I
Yeah,
don't.
days.
for me, yes.
Fox, yes. Okay, what
Yeah.
you got on that?
I'm not gonna approach a man. It's just because I'm kind of old school, and I just can't see myself doing that. I mean, I don't know what's wrong. I'm not saying nothing's wrong with it. I just
Yeah.
don't approach men.
Okay, ain't nothing wrong with that. I don't think nothing wrong with that. What about you, AD?
I will and have.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
If I see something I like, yeah, I'm approach it instead of just letting it go by. I never know. If I don't do
Right.
nothing but make a friend out of it, I'm going. Yeah, I can compliment a man easily.
Okay. No problem. That's
Buy
good
you a
right there.
drink and keep it moving.
Oh, okay. Okay. She said she'll approach him. She ain't got no problem with that. She said ain't nothing
What?
to it.
Mm.
Yeah. I'm with you. I'm with you. What you got on that, Ice? Does it matter who approaches
Um,
who?
I think it don't ultimately matter. As a man, you want to be the one to approach first, but I ain't gonna lie. Like I get tired of that. Like
Yeah.
if a woman approached me, then it's on and popping at that
There you
point
go.
for sure. But
Yeah.
I get tired of men being, I don't know. Well, I can't speak for all men, but I know me personally, I get tired of approaching women.
Yeah.
It's like it's old, and
When a
you don't
man
never know
approaches you, is it flattering? Does it flatter you?
what when one approaches me.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, he said he get turned on. He turned on.
Yeah, it's all about.
It's up.
It's on the problem.
Okay.
Because I'm tired of playing the games with y'all. Like that's my thing. I'm tired of playing the game.
Yeah,
If you
that's
see
it.
something you like, let me know.
Yeah.
Go
Um,
for it.
otherwise, I just keep it moving.
Right. Mhm. What you got on that, Red?
I think social media changed the climate of that. So now
Okay.
I know the
you gotta
woman.
you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful with guys. Guys gotta be a little bit more careful with approaching women now.
Okay.
They can be looked at as a creep or any damn thing now.
Oh man, that's
You don't
crazy.
know. She either like you or you might be harassing her. You don't know. Anybody
That's
that ain't like
bad.
that with guys. When a woman approach a guy now, it's not taken the same way. If we not interested, take it. We don't take it the way a lot of women do. So you got to be careful
Fox,
with
you
that.
looking like you disagree with that. What's
I
going
mean,
on?
I don't see that. Only time we get upset is like when you and I inbox saying, "What you doing?
Okay.
Do you want a dick pic? What you doing?"
Damn.
Oh.
Now that's just wrong.
Oh
Crazy
And
like
man.
then
that.
it,
That's
That's
the only time we
but
feel like we freaks.
that's extreme. I mean, like, so say in person, because a lot of people just ain't meeting in person no more. And
Right.
then too, a guy might get the wrong impression with a woman, and she start being like, "Oh, he harassing me," versus
Okay.
versus the guy. A guy ain't gonna be like, "Oh, she harassing me," or she
Oh,
acting
okay.
stalkish. Like, you know what I'm
Well,
saying? It's
that's
just a
cause
different.
Yeah.
I guess cause he'll be flattered, but a woman,
It's a it's a different. No, it's a different
yeah,
climate. It's just a different climate.
yeah.
anytime I approached a man, it was always in taken well. Made
Yeah.
some great friends out of it. Have had two relationships start up, but
That's good right there.
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
different now.
good.
Like normally, it would be the guy expected to.
I just
Normally, it'd be
never
the
had.
guy expected to approach a woman, but it's just a different.
Say what now?
I said normally it would be the guy expected to approach the woman,
Yes.
but it's just a different climate. So everything is structured different now. Like,
it ain't what
you know,
grandma and grandpa. It
yeah,
ain't
it's
that
just
way no
not.
more.
And that's not saying that guys are not. A lot of guys are afraid to approach a woman. It's just a lot of stuff they have to consider and think about before they do it now, compared to before.
Yeah. So you thinking about it before you do it?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
I think I'm a sexy bastard, but at the same time, it's a lot. It's a lot.
Stop the
That's that light skin coming out. That's that light skin coming out.
This is the light skinned portion of the series of the segment,
Thank
you
you.
know, because everybody ain't gonna
Your
wanna
sign language for your stuff here.
everybody ain't gonna see me like that. Like chocolate chip coochie ain't coming from everywhere. You
Oh.
know, everybody ain't gonna want. You know, this is you got to think about it before you approach.
Everybody ain't gonna want to do the gymnastics.
Everybody ain't gonna want to do gymnastics. So
Mhm.
you know, so
Right.
they ain't she stole my word.
It's
I
talking to a
got it.
stupid
It's
for
fine.
me.
So you got to
Right.
think about a lot of. We got to think about a lot of this stuff before we approach somebody. They might be like, "Oh, he a creep." I don't feel comfortable the way he coming approaching me now. You know, compared to before, it just be like, "Oh no, I'm not interested." You know what I
Yeah.
I'm
mean? It's
saying,
just
are
different
you
now.
approaching these women like in public at a bar? Or are you
Are you
saying
being a gentleman or are you just being a pervert? It's a way of
Oh.
going about it.
yeah?
I think tone,
Oh
Because they
body
man.
can
language,
tell
all of
when
that
you
is a
walking
factor.
up if you a
I
creep or not. Kind of, sort of.
I grab him
Yeah,
by that lace
body
front and
language
say,
is a
"Look."
factor too. I don't know how you light skinned men function, but
I grab that lace front and be like, "Look, you're
Oh,
beautiful."
that's you go, wow.
oh,
It's just like, "Oh
Oh man.
God."
Not the lace, you gonna get
that's
slapped
why
in the
it feels
bar.
some kind of way when you grabbing their lace front.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
you gonna
Exactly.
get slapped in the bar.
Oh,
Be like,
Right.
"Look, what you
And
want
you
for
creepy.
Christmas?
You creepy.
What you want for Christmas?" You know.
Yeah.
ah,
Yeah.
oh.
Yeah.
A new
I would
wig,
say. Yeah. I would
lace
say in this.
glue.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, all that. Yeah.
Yeah, shoot.
I'm gonna address
What's
you.
your
I'm
Is
gonna
credit
that
address
your
score?
that
best
comment in a
pickup
minute,
line?
Marvino. Say what now?
What's your
Actually,
credit
Ramsey,
score
that
right
is
now?
your pickup line. What you want for Christmas?
Yeah, what you want
Hmm.
for Christmas? Sit down beside. What you want for
Oh,
Christmas?
oh man, you got it going on, man.
Yeah,
No, he don't.
Yeah.
Don't lie to him. No, he don't.
he got
Yeah.
it going. No, he said he fine.
Yeah. On this one right here, yeah, I don't think it's a not a right or a wrong answer. I think in the climate these days, either person can approach. Um, I think that whenever a woman approaches, it gives the man some leeway, and I think it these days it works out a little bit better because like Rez, he's got his concerns, but if she's approaching him, he's like, okay, we're good, we in the clear. I ain't got to
Right.
worry about being a creep or looking crazy or this or that and the third, because now that you do have the growth of social media, I mean, women's inboxes are flooded, inboxes, DMs, you name it, and when they go out in person, you know what I'm saying? So when a guy does try, he could be looked at a certain way. Now, me
Yeah.
personally, I ain't had that issue now. If I'm going full blast. I ain't worried about being looked at as a creep or nothing like that. I ain't worried about none of that. I'm going in and I'm going in with
Some
confidence.
women find that
You know,
attractive too.
yeah,
You gotta,
you know,
yeah.
and I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna have a high success rate. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
That's a
Yeah,
little,
So
that's a
it's
cockroach
all
I'm
up there. That
shy.
cockroach
I'm a shy. I'm
you
a
know.
shy guy. So
Yeah, yeah, I
I
feel you,
ain't.
but yeah, it is what it is. But like I say, it does work out good when the woman does approach. You know,
I'm shy.
my past to
Sometimes you
You
got to
stay
be careful
until you
with
get
women approach
comfortable.
you. It could be a
huh,
setup too. So
Yeah.
I mean, y'all
hmm
still have to
So,
look out too. Y'all have to look out too. You can't just be like, "Oh, I'm so flattered that I'm not paying attention to the red signs."
yeah,
Yeah,
You know what I'm
boy.
saying? The red flags. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you
yeah,
get set up easily.
yeah,
Yeah,
because yeah, you could, yeah, and I mean, in
it's
my
set up.
it goes
marriages,
both
go
ways,
ahead.
but I
Yeah.
don't think it's nothing wrong with letting a man know that you think he's attractive.
No,
Yeah,
no,
You know,
no.
I
I'm
don't see
saying,
nothing
I'm
wrong with
saying
that.
he don't worry about it. He's all, I'm
yeah,
good. I'm fine.
you know what I'm
So
saying? There
like,
you
you
go.
gotta
Hey,
worry about it too.
I'm
it
Women
is
be
I'm
what it
shy.
is.
too.
I'm shy. So
Women
Yeah,
be creepy too.
You ain't that shy.
yeah. But I would say women who want to get approached, I would say make sure y'all give the men like a choosing signal. Whether it's a certain look or let them know, you see him, you look
That eye
at him,
contact.
Little blink.
or
Wait.
You know, you drop something right in front of them. You know, it's different
Okay.
little tactics.
Yeah. Tie your shoe. Your shoe
But
and
these
tie.
days,
you know.
though, and me,
Damn, I dropped my dollar. Bend over in
Right.
front of me.
Yeah, yeah. There you
AD,
go.
you know how they did it. Look how they did me and AD at
Yeah.
the club. I had got an inbox. It was like, "Is that you?" I'm like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah.
Dude
Uh-huh.
was like,
Yeah.
"Is that you in the club?" I'm like, "Oh shit!" Boy,
Uh-huh. That's
prepared.
That's
good, Ben.
good.
Yeah.
Damn.
So let me address this comment real quick. Marvino comes in. What's up, big dog? Appreciate you for tapping in. He says, fellas, would you sign a contract that doesn't benefit you? What
What
you
the
think
heck
about?
did he just go
He
to?
talking about
Damn.
marriage. He talking about marriage
Oh,
and all that, like signing a contract that doesn't. What you got on that, Reg? Before I jump in there.
I can't say that because I done seen both sides. I done
Okay.
seen, like I said, a 9-year successful marriage and then a 2.5-year unsuccessful one. So I can't say that. It depends on the person.
Okay, ladies, anything on that? Or you? Oh well, he asked the fellas. I didn't know
yeah.
if y'all want to tap in.
Look,
Oh, he did.
first of all, I haven't been married, so I'm
Yeah.
gonna leave it up to.
Yeah.
All right, that's all on me.
Good answer.
All right, so I'm gonna say this. That is a lie. I see a lot of people making content about men getting married and how men don't benefit from marriage, and you know, if you lose out, you got alimony, you got spousal support, you got all that. You know, and what I will say this, that is a big lie that don't care who told it. Men absolutely benefit from marriage. If you marry the right woman, you will
Right.
absolutely benefit in a
Yeah.
million ways.
Right.
As a matter of fact,
I agree.
That's
the
a fact.
most successful men in the world, the wealthiest men in the world, majority of them are married.
They
Mm-hmm.
married.
There are a lot of men who will come out and tell you, when I was by myself, I was doing well. But when I got married to this woman, she helped me triple what I was making.
Mm-hmm.
Now, that doesn't mean that she's out doing whatever your line of work is, but it means that she's playing her part in that marriage, helping you do this, whether it's making sure this is in order, making sure that's in order, making sure you eat, making sure this laid out for you. Whatever it could be, whatever man is going to be.
He supports your mental.
Right. She support that mental, bring you that peace when you come home, whether it's just a little shoulder rub, a little back rub, whatever it is. Men absolutely benefit from marriage. So a lot of people, oh, why would you sign this contract? That men who are living in that mindset are walking in fear.
But what they got to realize anyways is
they're
that
afraid. Hold on, let me finish, big dog. They are walking in fear, and they listen to all this stuff about, oh, if you lose out, it's alimony, it's spouse, all these things. Well, the thing about it is this: within 5 years of that marriage, you should be able to tell which way it's going, whether it's worth the squeeze or you need to leave it where it's at. You see what I'm saying? You should know. The problem is most men don't act fast enough when they start seeing certain issues and start bumping heads and start realizing we ain't on the same page. We really don't agree. You should know that within a matter of a few years. You should be able to know, okay, can we go the distance with this thing? A lot of men don't act fast enough and they just sit in it. And then, but because the reason why that's important is this: when it comes to alimony and spousal support, those things don't kick in to past 5 years, and in some states past 10 years. You got to be together for a while before a woman is granted that stuff. It's not automatic because there's a calculation system. They're going to calculate what both of y'all are making, and then they're going to calculate the length of the marriage. If you guys are only married 5 years, she's not getting that.
Right.
See what I'm saying? There's a calculation system. But men stay too long, and then they take a L in the end. But they knew all along, but they decided to stay in there and probably mess with this woman over here, mess with this woman over there, keep the marriage. Now you're going to lose. You see what I'm saying? But men absolutely benefit from marriage in a plethora of ways. That's what I say on you say, oh, it don't benefit you. Oh, it benefits you if you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be bonded to no woman if I ain't getting nothing out of it. Me personally, nah. I'm going to get everything out of her. I'm going to ring her for everything she got. You know what I'm saying? but that's my whole thing on that, man.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Well, plus what people forget to realize, anyways, especially guys, is that what we want from women, we require from women, is not money. So
Right.
when like what we consider a benefit in a
That's good,
marriage
B.
is not money. If we worried about losing it to the wrong person, but the benefits that we get from a marriage is not money based.
Right,
So to say the contract doesn't benefit you with the right person, that don't really make sense.
right, right. So he comes back. He says, "You don't have to be married to get those benefits."
Let me answer
Oh,
this.
okay.
Don't nobody want to keep on giving up all that good stuff. If ain't no marriage, ain't nothing at the end of the road. It ain't gonna last. It ain't gonna last at all.
You don't
Yeah,
want to play.
once she get bored, she going to the other guy.
Oh
Yeah.
Yeah.
man,
Fun with him
You
too.
want everything. You want the benefits of the good life of a wife, but you don't want to make that commitment. It's not gonna last because she's gonna want commitment eventually.
Yeah, because that goes both
right,
ways. Like you can't be, you can't go but so long with getting the benefits, like you said, of marriage from like a
Yeah.
guy or a female. Like you can't. It's not gonna last. It's not stable enough for it.
It's not stable at all.
Yeah.
Ain't no.
right. So he's saying, you get everything you're saying without marriage.
Yeah.
So the thing about it is this: you may, you may get away with it. You know what I'm saying? You can pull it off. Don't get me wrong, men can pull it off. But here's the thing, this beast talk, we keep it 100 over here. Everybody who tuning in came in to get the truth. That type of mentality is the mentality of a weak man. All men who think that way, these are weak men that we have in our culture.
I agree.
We have a lot of weak men who want to use women and don't give them nothing in return. They don't think they deserve nothing. These women are laying it all on the line for a lot of men out here to walk away with nothing in the end. And then a lot of men turn around and say, "What's wrong with the women? Why they acting this way? Why they got these walls up?" Okay, well, somebody burned them along the way and had that same mentality of, "Oh well, I don't have to marry her to get this and get that and waste all these years of her life." You're gonna put her back out there in her 30s and her 40s, and guess what? Men gonna be like, "Well, I don't know. You don't want to have kids. You don't want this. You don't want that," because she gave her best years to somebody else who was
Right.
had that same mentality of, "Oh, I ain't got to marry. I can reap these benefits." All the men who think that way are men with a weak mentality, and that's the problem with the men in this culture. They
Yeah.
think just like that. Yeah, this beast talk. We're gonna keep it 100 over here. I'm not caping for nobody. That is the mentality of a weak man and weak men who think like that collectively. You shouldn't get with a woman just to use up those years, just to
Yeah.
say, "Oh well, I ain't get married. I ain't marry her. I walked away scotch free." That's a weak mentality as leaders, as men, because men, you want to be called leaders, right? You're a leader, right? You want her to submit and all this other stuff. Well, you got to be a real man. That's not the mindset of a leader. I'm gonna get what I can get out of it and I ain't gonna make no bond. That's not no real leader. A real leader is gonna build with his family if possible. And if it don't work out with this one, he might have to move on to somebody, but he's still trying to build. He's
Kids
not
need to
trying
see
to
structure
use
too.
her. You see what I'm saying? But we got to be
Mhm.
strong leaders. That's the issue. Men is listening to stuff on the internet and listening to other knuckleheads out here preaching this stuff. Oh, you ain't got to get that. You ain't got to get married.
And
Why?
marriage
What's the
is a
problem?
foundation.
Yeah.
Marriage is a
Right.
He
foundation.
gonna be in a nursing
If,
home.
It's a
Yeah.
domino
if
effect
you
too.
if you
Damn,
have that
son, where'd you
mentality,
find this?
if you have
He
that
gonna be in a nursing
mentality,
home
I
by
could take your
himself.
girl.
Wonder why nobody ain't come visit him.
Mhm.
I see a lot of them in my line of work. A lot of them.
It's a
But
domino effect too because that affects the kids. They don't see structure or what a healthy relationship is like either. So
Yeah.
you got to think about it from not just from a personal angle. You got to think about it from like multiple angles. Like your kids and stuff got to see something solid too.
Oh.
right. So he said, "How do you know if you never experienced it or you're used to traditional?"
Well, you had to be like single before you got married,
Right.
dating before you got married. That don't make sense.
I don't
Yeah,
get it
I
neither.
experienced it and it didn't work.
He said, "No, I don't." He said, "I'm not weak by a long shot, man. I wish I could join. You can join the chat. I'm about to drop
Come
the link in the
on,
chat
brother.
for you, buddy.
Come on.
Yeah, that's what we like. That's
Come
what we
on
like."
in.
I'm finna let in on his
Oh Lord. Come on in, player.
So,
I hate to say it, bro, but if you got that
But
mentality,
society don't want to be a
I am
player no more when
100%
you get old.
confident I could take your woman anytime I want to.
Oh my.
And if she get tired of it, you're gonna be mad. She gonna find somebody better and more
but it's
responsible.
tradition.
Somebody that want to invest in them more.
Yeah.
That. What is wrong with tradition? What is wrong with getting married? What is wrong with being with your best friend? It's like so many people got so much negative to say about it. Nobody has nothing good
Because,
to say
but
about
Yeah,
hold
I'm gonna
on.
let
love
you
or
in.
Not
love.
saying I don't know this person, but if a person ain't never seen love, how can they display love?
But
That's
you
another big
have
issue.
seen
A lot
love.
of
You
people,
seen
family
bits
members,
and
I mean, their
pieces.
mom
You
and daddy,
had,
they never really have love. They were born
Yeah,
from, you know what I'm saying, just a one night
well, you
stand
got it.
to they were sidekicks.
but I mean, you done had bits and pieces of love. You might not have the best love, but you done had
Yeah.
bits and pieces as you get
We would translate anything into love just to satisfy ourselves.
But
That
is it
doesn't
right
mean it's
still
right.
love? It's
That don't
your
mean
Hey,
it's
you
type of
right.
love.
know,
It's the type of love that your level of love. Until you get
hey,
with
we
somebody
do.
more, till you keep going up and up till you find your right
Yeah,
one.
yeah. You
Yeah.
know,
You know
you're
what I'm
gonna
saying?
take it a little bit until you see something that's a little bit better, then you're gonna
Because
reach for
yeah,
that.
I can see and say, oh, I ain't never had love, but I done had love and lost love. At least I thought it was love at the time, and it was love
Yeah,
for me at that time. At that time, I was in love. I love him. So I felt
Right.
that's a part of me. So I can move it on to the next, my husband, and do I feel that same way, or do I feel better, or whatever? You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
You ain't
yeah,
gonna settle.
I'm not gonna settle till I find that
Yeah,
love that I felt and more.
Right. Right. Yeah. Iverson comes in and says that some people never seen marriage, and there's love on both parts.
that's real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Marvino
I had.
says he says it will not allow me to join. Yeah, I dropped the link. Yeah, I don't know.
Did you go to Google? Copy and
She would
paste,
know.
put it in Google. Cause yeah, when I did what it said do,
I
you
think
got to
he.
remember that's how I was.
Hold on. Tell him to make sure his audio and video is right too before you
Yeah,
do it.
that's my homeboy.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to text him.
Okay. Yeah, send it to him. Um, Kelvin says, how to display something you haven't seen or endured.
That's why you got to lead by example. Whatever. So it's just like having a deadbeat dad, right?
Oh, right.
So if you had a deadbeat dad growing up, you can start with the opposite.
You know what not to do.
Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah.
what my dad didn't do, what I displayed what I feel I should with my daughters. So that's the same thing
Mhm.
with marriage. What you feel like you was lacking, you could tell what you was lacking in a stable relationship, and what you can feel it. So like it is what it is. So
Yeah, another
you
thing is
lead by
this,
example.
right? Marriage is a godly institution. So if you open up that Holy Bible, it tells you how you should walk as a man, how you should lead, how you should love, how you should treat your wife, love your wife as Christ loved the church. It also tells women how to move in there, being submissive, so on and so forth. But marriage is a godly institution. So even for those who don't have a clear example, a lot of it's really in your nature. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can feel it.
You have to go away from your nature to kind of do all the stuff that they doing out here in the world and the
You can
music and
feel
stuff
it.
like that. You got to go
You can
away
feel
from
it.
your nature.
Life is about finding your partner and growing. I
You
don't
can
care
feel
You
it.
can
who
learn
you are,
anything.
but life is all about finding your partner and growing.
You can
You
You
learn.
can
know,
feel it.
regardless
When
if
it's
I don't
right, you can
want to
feel it.
admit to it all the time. But yeah, we were put here to mate.
Right.
Wait a
We
minute.
were
Let me
put on this
find
earth to
one.
mate.
Yeah, we was put here for them gymnastics. But you can feel it when it's
And
right.
naps. And them naps.
Yeah, and them naps, you can feel it when it's right.
Right.
So
That's cool. Well, we'll see if he can join.
Yeah.
But without further ado, let's go ahead and we will segue. So, is there a difference between a man being controlling and being in control? Is there a difference between a man being controlling and a man being in control?
Yes.
fact.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Both of us put together. Yes.
Okay. What's that difference?
What's the difference? Controlling, of course, is tell me where to go, tell me what to wear, trying to keep me from my friends.
Okay.
What else, Alicia? You know, control.
Insecure man is gonna
Yeah,
make you feel less than to make himself feel bigger than.
absolutely.
That is a control in himself.
Right.
Uh, trying
I,
to make you everything you do is not relevant. Uh, you know,
I had a man.
one
Oh, my boyfriend. Oh, my ex. Good Lord. When I tell you he was controlling, a man
How
spoke to
long did you
me on
stay with
the
him?
street. A man spoke to me on the street that I worked with, and we argued for a week because that man said hello to me.
Oh wow, I got you.
Yes,
Yeah, that's a
well,
problem.
that is
imagine
controlling.
Mm-hmm.
That is
imagine somebody that a perfect stranger give a controlling man is somebody that's going through some things, they own little demons, you
Yeah.
right.
know,
Yes.
and it takes a minute sometimes to see people demons. It be years. It all depends on how comfortable they are around you.
Mm-hmm.
But anything that breaks down their partner is controlling to me. If you, there's nothing, you love them in the dark, but in public you make them feel like shit.
Oh
Uh,
man, that's crazy. That
you
ain't
know,
what we want.
yeah, and putting
Yeah.
your hands on them. You know, that's a form of controlling. You know,
Right.
you're beating her to the point that she's afraid. Uh, yeah, that's a weak man there.
Yeah, I understand that. Marvino comes in. He's saying, "Please don't judge me. Y'all don't know me. That's not cool."
No
So.
judgment here.
I
Nobody's
don't know.
judging you. We judging the whole situation.
We're talking. There's no
We are
judging. Ain't nobody no better than the
giving
next
our
person.
opinions.
Mhm.
Real
That's a
talk,
man.
Mr. McDonald. Ain't nobody judging you. We just conversating.
Yeah, hey, it's all love over here. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Me personally, I'm a man of God, strong man of God. I just keep it real, but I speak more in generalities. It's more in general. So I'm not making it personal. I'm not taking a personal attack on you. Like you said, I don't know you.
Yeah. No.
I was speaking
I
to
don't
the
know you.
conversation, right? I attack the argument. I don't attack the person. You see what I'm saying? So if anybody comments or says
That
anything,
part.
I'm gonna attack their argument,
I
right?
like
I'm
that.
not gonna attack the person.
Right.
And there's no need in getting vulgar or anything like that. Even if
Right.
somebody comment in the comment section, all I say is don't make excuses. Just strengthen your argument. Strengthen your argument. If you making a point, you got something to say. Don't get vulgar. Just strengthen your argument. Make what you saying make more sense. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna elaborate on mine. Anybody who watch any of my content know if you put something, I'm coming. It's gonna be all
And
laid
he
out
is.
for you.
And he is.
I'm not gonna just get loud with you. I'm gonna break it down to you until we can come to a okay. Now what you think? You see what I'm
Yeah,
saying? But
but
it's all love. Hey, strong man of God. I love you, brother. I love you.
there ain't no arguments over here. We don't even raise
Yeah.
our voice at each other, man.
Right. We
Amen.
good.
Mm-mm.
We prove
Amen.
we get
Right.
our
We
cases
good.
through.
I
We
just
Iverson,
even
go ahead.
I
even if we
see.
disagree.
after the show.
Right. Uh-huh. Iverson says a man should lead, but in the process shouldn't be scared of having help, which a woman is his helpmate.
Agree.
Right. Right.
That's what she's there for. When you can't do it all, she's supposed to be right there to help make it stronger. You know,
Right.
1 + 1 = 2. You know, in a bond.
Mhm.
Right. There you go. Kelvin comes in saying gaslighting is real. And I think he's talking about to the control stuff.
So that's what we was talking about before on another segment where we was like, so if we're supposed to be leaders and we direct them in the wrong direction, you know. So like it can look like leadership, being in control can look like being controlling can look like being in control. So
Right.
sometimes women can take a guy as taking charge when really he really don't care about her opinions, and that's controlling versus him leading her, being in control and leading the situation. So it's a difference, but it can be easily mixed up.
But eventually, the woman should figure that out.
Right,
You know, nothing can stay in the dark for long, forever. You know, you see the difference. You eventually feel the difference.
right.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, women. Oh, go ahead. My bad.
yeah. So control versus in control. Um, somebody that's controlling lacks confidence. Um, he tells you not to do something, but then he turns around and does it himself.
Mhm.
Um, he can't control his emotions.
Right.
Insecure, and comfortable with itself.
He's not a leader. So somebody that's controlling is those things. Somebody that's in control demonstrates confidence. He can control his emotions. If he tells you you shouldn't do this, he doesn't then turn around and do it himself.
Lead
So
by
you just got to be wise. You just got to know who you're dealing with as a woman. Like Red said, though, it can seem like somebody's being controlling. Um, but another key too is if he's telling you not to do this, that, and the other, and every time you try to give your side or your opinion, he shuts you down. That could be considered controlling. It doesn't mean now if y'all talk it out and you give your opinion, he hears you and respects you. And at the end of the day, he says, "Well, I still feel like we need to go this route." That's not controlling. That's being in control or being a leader. So you just
So
gotta be smart. That's all.
you said you said that the man that's what I'm saying, do this, do that. Don't go here, don't go there, don't wear this, don't wear that. You saying he's not a leader?
No, he's not.
Okay.
If
Go
if he
ahead.
can,
Go ahead. I see it coming. I see
That's
if,
it coming.
that's a
no,
little
he's
bit
not.
different.
Definitely not.
That's a
I
little bit
think
different
I
because
think he is a leader. Go ahead, Red.
Because
if you
anybody can bark out orders.
Yeah.
yeah,
Right.
but
Anybody can do that.
Leaders do too, don't they?
but if you Papoose and
No,
Remy Ma coming out here
no,
butt naked, shouldn't you be
we
able to
do.
tell her that she don't need to be wearing that?
You could tell her that, and well, here's the thing. What it are you are you being the man you're supposed are you being the leader you're supposed to be?
Right. So I
That's
think there's different leadership styles. I would say that, he could probably lead in a different way. But to say he ain't a leader, nah, you got some leaders who lead that way. They lead with an iron fist. I know you have ever heard that phrase, I lead with an iron fist. That's what that is. It's still leader. It's still leadership.
That's
Is it correct that
Mussolini and Kim Jong Un in North Korea. They lead with iron fists. Would you call them a leader?
yeah, but if they leading you in the right
Yeah,
direction
yeah,
versus leading
yeah,
you,
yeah. Yeah, you're
if
damn
you
they
right they're
leaders,
leaders.
but they're not correct leaders. But I'm saying, yeah, they
yeah
are
Right.
leaders.
Yeah.
yeah, so it's a matter
Nah,
of if they're being led into the
no, they're
right
not.
direction or the wrong direction.
No, they're
Huh?
not. 'Cause they're controlling people by
But
force and
But
by
they still leading though,
retaliation
right?
and blocking. No,
But it's
no,
still leading, right?
no, no, absolutely not.
they
I
have
think the
If you
song
followers.
you
They
talking
do
got
about is
people
different.
that do obey their
if
command.
if
They
if
are
you
When
do what I say
you
do,
when you're a leader, you don't have to make somebody follow you. That person is willing to follow you.
no,
Yeah,
you
that's
got your
influence.
words mixed up. That's
That's
influence.
Yeah, that's
But
influence.
you talking about in a whole nother dang on state. I mean, in a
Yeah.
whole nother. It's
Yeah.
different.
So it's a
So
matter of if they if
You didn't go down like that, huh? He got cooked.
it's a matter of
no,
if
you're
they
wrong.
lead you
You're
into the
flat out
right
wrong.
direction or the wrong direction.
You're flat out wrong, bro.
It'd be different, but it'd be
got
different if he
cooked.
was leading
You
them
didn't
into
go
the
down
right
like that, huh?
direction.
He got cooked.
It's just like we ain't gonna talk about the little yellow man, but he's a leader, even though
If you think that a dictator is a leader,
Here
then
we go,
I
Maury.
what is a
I
dictator
question
then? What is the
then I
definition of a
question
dictator?
your whole definition of leadership.
I'm a
Here we
benevolent
go, Maury.
dictator. I'm a benevolent dictator, Ice.
Here we go. Here
I'm
we
a
go.
benevolent dictator. You know what that is?
Say it again, I ain't hear you.
See, we talked
I'm a
about this
benevolent.
off air.
I'm a benevolent dictator.
I mean, but what is the definition? I
Okay.
mean, honestly, I'm
Well,
asking an honest
I'm
question. I
about to
don't know.
Google.
What is
Or
the
say
definition
Fox.
of a dictator?
I said I'm just
Because
gonna
I would
Google.
think it would be within that.
Me
That
and
You
Maury
got
aspect.
talked
two
about
types of
this a while back.
you got two types of dictators. You got a malevolent and a benevolent.
Okay.
A malevolent dictator with an M is one who it's just his it's gonna go how he wanted to go. He ain't taking nobody else's opinions or thoughts into consideration. A benevolent dictator is a dictator who takes all the people up under. He listening to them. Okay, y'all think this, you think that. Okay, this will work for you. This will work for you. And then he makes this, but he's still a sole decision maker. The only difference is one considers what other people think about and what they're talking about, and the other one doesn't consider what others are talking about and thinking about.
but here's my thing, Maury. Let's say we go back to telling your woman to not wear booty shorts or show a
Okay.
bunch of skin in public.
If
Uh-huh.
that's
So
your woman, you wouldn't want to do it off top.
so if you are truly a leader and you're
Mhm.
demonstrating good leadership, that woman is not going to want to do that. If you
If I
are
influence, if I
if you
influence her,
if you
not to
are
do
in the position where you have to force her to do that, then why are you with her to begin with?
People change over
you can
time
say that.
too.
I want
But
to say something.
Jason.
Yeah.
Oh, let me say this last thing, Jason. When you go to a wedding, the two people standing up, who up there? What's the man and what's the woman? What's the name they come up with for that?
Groom and a bride. Groom and bride, right?
The who?
The groom and the bride.
Okay.
Or the yeah.
What does it mean to groom?
To groom somebody,
Yes.
to influence them.
To influence them? No. That's
Yeah.
not influence them. You're
That's
grooming
not
them
a
into
thing.
what they need to be
Both
for you.
of them. You're molding them.
If I'm grooming a child, I'm
Damn, son.
yeah,
Where'd you
molding.
find this?
That's right,
Huh?
molding. You're molding somebody. You're
Yeah.
influencing somebody.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's not influence. This is how I need you to move.
Yeah, you need to move this way with me. It's not so.
But why would you ever be in a position where
He
you
got
have to
cooked. You
force
didn't
your
go down like
wife
that, huh? He
to
got
do that?
cooked.
It's not forcing. If she
Mm-hmm.
decide not to do it, then it ain't gonna work. It's
Exactly.
That goes both ways.
yeah. That's
That's
so. So if
my thing. That's my thing. Is like this whole argument is kind of silly because
It's 50-50.
no,
We can go either way,
why
huh?
would you even?
nah, I ain't gonna say it's silly.
It is.
Yeah.
But I'm saying like, would we be looking at that dictator if he was leading them into the right direction versus the wrong direction? Like I know you mentioned
Okay.
like those leaders in the other countries. You know what I'm saying? If they was doing the opposite versus leading them into chaos and killing people off, would we be looking at it the same?
Well, I mean, you can't.
Damn, son.
We're
Where'd you
we're
find
talking
this?
about. We're
That's what
talking
y'all
about.
boys want to do.
we're talking about force.
Donald Trump.
You're forcing someone to do something
Them
they
his
don't want to do.
idols. Them his
But
idols.
that means it's not gonna work then.
Yeah,
So
it would
Exactly. That's
depend.
my
It would
whole
depend on what
point.
you
You
consider
should never
force.
have to
if you
force
have to force
anything.
anybody that you care about to do anything, it's not gonna work. If it comes to a relationship anyway, it's not gonna work. If I'm dealing
Exactly.
with if I'm dealing with this man and he's telling me this and that, and if it's a positive thing and something that betters me, I'm going to listen. But if
Right.
Right.
something like with the insecurities and he reflected his insecurities onto me, I'm gonna get a brick wall. I'm gonna build a brick wall. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And it's not gonna work. I'm gonna end up pulling away. So
If he
yeah,
do what now? If you
if
run
he's
into a
telling
man and he
things
what?
that are not benefiting to the relationship or us,
Oh,
just
Right.
okay.
just doing a little unnecessary example.
Yeah, that's in control.
Don't like my friends tell me I can't be around my friends. You know what I'm saying? Just put me down a little. I'm not going to
Yeah.
indulge in too much negative. I'm going to end up building a wall against him, and I'm not going to listen, regardless if it's good or bad. I'm going to stop listening.
Right. That's
So,
If
control,
Yeah,
he's
bro.
and
if he's
still
telling you not
that's
to
my
yeah.
hang
point.
with friends and
That's
stuff
my whole
like that.
point.
You know, some men will ask you to stop being around people you grew up with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just for whatever reason, keep you
I don't know.
isolated. You know what I'm
If
saying?
it's a
That's a
What
sign of
if
form of
he's
passion, though.
isolation. And I
what
don't
if
think
he's
that's right, but
wealthy? What if he's wealthy, over successful, and he's taking good care of you, and you're attracted to him, and he comes off as he means well, but he's like, look, them proof right there, you need to cut them off.
I can understand with limiting the time that you have with the friends from the past, but cut them off when they haven't done anything. Those people probably may be the realest things you have in your life. You can't.
So this
You
man, again,
can.
he's wealthy. He's all everything you ever. He's the man of your dreams. You
I
mean to
guess
tell me if he
I
say that, you're
think
gonna argue with him?
I'm not good with fake scenarios because I'm not good with assuming fake scenarios.
You don't want the
So
hypothetical. Okay.
I'm not good with that.
Okay. I understand.
I mean,
So
that was kind of
but
my
you saying, go ahead.
my bad. That
Oh,
was
you good.
that was kind of my whole point. Is like, so if you telling your spouse to cut off certain friends because they're a negative influence on your relationship and
I'm
on
not
her.
just telling you to cut them off. It's like I say, it goes both ways, but it's just the fact that if he want to isolate you or he may not like them, don't mean they have done it personally to attack or disrespect.
Yeah,
But
but
just
there's a difference.
it's your past, and he's your present and future. Doesn't mean you have to. It has to be got to communicate. I
But
don't
it's
think
a
Yeah,
you should
but
man's
cut people
job to
off
it's a
until you
protect and
difference.
see them
provide,
good
right?
way.
His
Huh?
job is to protect, and provide, right?
Yes, it is.
So
And
what if
I'm
he
not.
feels like by keeping you away from certain people, he's protecting you from certain things?
Do that mean he's correct? Can
Maybe,
he be
I mean,
maybe,
wrong?
yeah, maybe.
you chose him. You want to follow your man, right?
You know what I'm saying? That's where communication got to come in. We need to talk. What's the issue? You know what I'm saying? I need to plead my
Okay.
case. You need to plead his. But yeah,
So what?
sometimes
So
all
what if
you have to keep yourself. I don't care how much you get married. You still got to have an identity. I don't care. You
Yeah.
still got to have an identity.
Your identity is me. You took my last name. My last name is on everything. This is your
Bruh, look,
new
how he been
identity.
taking his last name.
Mm.
He can
This
keep his
is your
name.
new
He can keep
identity.
his
Is
name.
in me.
I don't want his last name.
So okay, you don't have. So you ain't got no friends from high school. You
Huh?
ain't got no friends from high school.
Yeah.
You ain't got no childhood friends. Don't ask me to do
Say what?
something that you ain't doing neither. That's real.
Uh-uh.
That's real talk.
Men and women are
There you
not the
go. That
same.
stubborn shit.
We play from a different rule book.
No, but see, I'm. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm gonna let you talk. Go ahead.
We not equal. That's the problem. See, we not equal. You can't do what I do.
See now. Whew,
that's
that
like?
word.
Stop.
That word.
Well,
Say what?
hold on.
Huh?
That
Let me.
word.
Huh?
That
Huh?
word is so damaging. It's
Which
very
one?
that word.
What
You
word?
can't. We're not equal.
We're not equal.
Okay, I understand where you're going with this.
We are
You're
not
old
equal.
school.
We are not
You're
equal. We
old
are way
school.
above them. We are first.
Oh,
We are above
Hey,
them. We are not
from my
equal.
rib
We're
comes you.
definitely
But
great. We do a
anywho,
lot more
get
than
him,
from
you
my
do.
Red.
rib comes you.
Yes.
But
Get him.
anywho,
Get him, Red. Get him, Red.
Yes.
Get on him, Red.
no,
We
Red,
go
sit still. Peace
because
be still.
yes,
Peace
Red would be
be
quiet.
still.
Oh
Sometimes
man.
everything is not a
Mother Earth,
discussion.
baby. We
Oh
produce.
my.
Yes,
Yes.
Oh
peace
my
be
God.
still.
Man.
You're more than
But
y'all.
no
We
disrespect.
Oh
30.
But
Lord.
I
Oh.
do
We
have
got
a
y'all
strong dislike of that word.
front, back, and
I
side.
want my equal. I want my equal and better, yes, but you gotta be more respectful to a woman's feelings and
Friends, what? You taking a nap?
you're not my equal. We're not equal.
Oh.
That man is
Shit,
taking a
we
Nah, I
nap.
playing
don't
the
think we're
same
equal.
field. We live in the
Oh
I
same
don't
house.
think
We on
we're
the
equal.
same level. I'm supposed
Oh
to be.
man.
I'm supposed to stand beside you, but I'm not your equal.
So, and then
Okay.
on top, y'all need to switch it around too, because women can be controlling too now.
That's the
Yeah,
fact.
but for me
Oh
Yeah,
to
yeah,
sit here
you
and
can
say
you
you're
can
I
right.
be
need to
too.
You're
stand
right.
Women
beside
That's the
you,
can
you
fact.
run
don't
the
Yeah.
stand,
whole
but I'm
thing.
not
Like
your
it
equal.
shouldn't be
Uh,
like that.
Awkward as hell.
emasculating,
You ain't
all that
going
type of
nowhere.
stuff.
You ain't doing this. You ain't doing that. And
Awkward as
because
hell. That is crazy. I
Yeah,
guess
emasculating and
I
everything.
think I'm
So
marriage material, but I don't
yes,
think I will ever marry. If that's what the hell I gotta do. If I gotta lower my standards or lower my self esteem to make
damn.
another person feel a little bit more bigger, hell no. I'm good.
plus, I mean, men are the prize anyways. But I get what you're saying.
No,
It's
we
women
both
the
are the
prize.
prize.
Women
Hold
are
up.
the
See,
prize.
there you go with that.
Yes,
I'm not
there
your
you
equal,
go.
I think
boo.
you might have got that time.
We both are the prize.
Something like a
Uh-oh.
Huh?
big
You
deal.
ain't the
What?
prize.
Something like
We
a
both
big
I'm
are the
sorry.
deal.
prize. Y'all tripping.
Yeah,
It just depends
something
on the
like a
person,
big
because
deal.
some people have low self esteem and they feel like they're not the prize.
I
So
don't even
if
care
you
about
probably can find a woman like that will say yes, you are the prize. But if you get a woman that's already thinking she the prize, oh y'all finna bump heads. You might as well move
Yeah,
on to
cause,
the
I
next.
want my
cause I'm,
equal.
cause I'm the
I don't
prize.
want
Cause
nobody
I'm
thinking
the
they
prize.
better than
Cause
me, and
Christmas all
I
I don't
year.
think
ain't
I'm no
gonna.
better
I'm
than
finna
nobody
argue with
else.
you about who the prize is.
Cause I'm the
Uh-uh.
prize. Hey, look,
Friends, I'm the
Christmas all,
prize.
Why?
We don't have to keep talking
Christmas
about
all
Hold up.
year.
Hold up.
Christmas all year with
Guys,
me.
why?
Shit.
I want to hear why are you the prize? What's the
Oh.
difference between you and a woman? I mean, break it down for me, please.
It's
Oh,
simple.
Red.
It's
Cause
Get
real
him, Red.
simple.
Get him,
Because
Red.
it's way more
I want my
fuckboys.
equal. I think men and women should be on the same plateau of yes, you
Oh
are a
Nah.
my.
leader and you're supposed to
Oh
be this
my.
and that. But
Oh
Nah.
my
come on now,
God.
don't sit here and say that you
Let's
are
go
the
to
only
that
prize.
next subject. I don't even
Hey,
care.
you know
What's
why?
the next
You know
question?
why?
Talk
You know
up,
why?
Red.
It's way because it's way more quality women than it is quality men out here. So I
Oh.
know it don't
Okay. So
sound.
that
I
means
know
I
you
need to
don't like
lower
the
my
way it
standards
sounds,
to
but
have a million.
Let me hear what he's saying.
Oh. Go ahead.
it's really not a. It's not a slap in the face to y'all when we say that. It's just that there's more quality women out here than it is quality men. So the ones that's not the ones that are stand up guys and great leaders, they're not as easy to find. So that makes us more of a prize than y'all.
Damn, son, where'd you
That's
find
Okay,
just how it
this?
goes.
now, okay. I
That's
appreciate and I do understand that. I
and
do
that's the
understand that.
and that's the
Yeah, you
bottom
That's
can't
why a
line.
lot
argue
of
with
women
that.
Agree with
y'all
You
that,
can't
lesbians.
argue
but
with that.
So that's why a lot of women
Think
now got women.
still, on top of that,
Uh-huh.
not even against you
Cause
now.
honestly,
I'm saying, but I'm still the prize.
oh my God. Oh my God.
But a prize is something that's more scarce.
That's
You see
one,
what I'm saying?
and I am one of them. What are you saying?
but see, by him saying it's more women to
What
men,
are you
but
saying?
they're not the prize. That's where
It's
he
It's
going with
it's
more
it.
more women
it's more
that would
quality women
fall in
out
your
here than
I
category.
quality
get what y'all
guys.
saying. I
I
understand.
mean, if you got a good man, he
But
gonna treat you
still,
like a prize anyway.
like Fox,
Yeah,
we still
exactly.
keep our mind frame that we are the prize regardless. We could be single and still be the prize. Just
Y'all
don't.
still have
Why would
that
you have to lower your
mentality that I'm
standards
surprised.
just to?
No.
Because it's a lot of quality women don't mean that they good and they might be smart in books but don't know how to run a household, or they
It's
could be
They can't clean and
lazy
cook.
as
They
hell,
might
can't
can
clean
suck a
up,
lumper.
or they don't
Uh-uh.
my
cook.
gosh.
I have a supervisor that the wife don't cook at all. Don't cook, can't cook. They eat out every day.
It might be good
Educated.
looking to the eye, but they're not nurturing as a mother.
She's not a problem.
Yeah. So
Them
y'all
ain't the
take y'all prize and have fun.
them ain't the quality women. That ain't the quality women though.
But she's
Right.
educated to make money. Did you hear what I
But
said?
hold on,
I just don't do nothing. She
Oh,
just don't cook.
You talking about
I'm
the
backing
women
it
that
up a little bit.
you
When
talking
we was
about the women
going,
that
Out every day.
when
you
we was
talking about the
talking
women
about
that we
some
not
earlier,
you, but we
the
talking
type
about the
of
quality
woman.
women
right.
versus the ones y'all talking about.
Well, I'm
You
ready.
got educated,
I'm ready. Y'all ain't finna tell me
healthy,
nothing different.
all this and that,
I'm
but
not gonna let y'all break my
they,
self-esteem.
like I
No,
said, it takes a while to get to know a person, but that's all. This go both ways. You have to know somebody to know what's going on in their head.
But how it's gonna break your self esteem if
I
you
was
one of the
joking.
if you one of the
Yeah.
quality women?
Right.
I said I was joking.
Goodness gracious.
You
So
can't joke
y'all,
on this. You can't joke too hard, baby.
so y'all agree men are the prize?
Heck
It's
no.
I think it's 50-50. I'm gonna
I
keep it
do agree.
real. I do understand where you're coming from.
Okay.
I
Hmm.
do, and I respect, but I still think it's 50-50. It should be to me. It's 50-50. And yeah, it's hard to find a good man with the qualities that every woman is looking for.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Right. Yeah. Who can find could a man find a wife faster or could a woman find a husband faster?
a man can find a wife faster. And
Right.
then I do believe that when it comes to marriage, it should be the man who uh ain't proposing to no dang on man.
Yeah, I can
Ain't
understand
that
that.
much gifted in the world.
Yeah.
But
So, hey, it's a new age. You might have to.
no, I can put my feelings out
Then he
there. I
gonna
can
be
put my
feeling
feelings
pressure
out
that he
there and let him
can't
understand where I want to go. But
Yeah.
I'm not gonna see him get on no knee. I'm just you give a man a choice and he gonna choose.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? If he wants you or not, you let a person know what you're looking for. They gonna choose whatever way they want to go, with respect of how y'all situation is.
Hold on. Let's okay, you right. Let's tackle some of these comments. They piling up on us. Let
I'm
me
glad
see.
we got him.
Oh
Right.
yeah. Oh yeah. Right. Right. So I know Marvino come in. He's saying cool beans talking about from earlier.
Mm-hmm.
He says you have to be married for each person to do what y'all are saying. So what he's saying is you got to be married to do all that. No, we're not saying that, but we're
No.
like I said earlier, as leaders, you want to make that commitment. You want to bond
Yeah.
with that woman. She deserves that if she's doing that, and you do it in return, basically.
Yeah.
But
It's easy
but I have
now.
a whole pay. You can rewind it. I broke all that down. Kelvin come in saying being a leader is a form of control. I do agree. So he's
Mhm.
saying that leading is you are going to control whatever you're leading. You see what I'm saying? How not? I think he's talking about ice. Yeah, ice. He was saying how not. But I think we jumped on ice real good. We cooked them up real good on that.
Yeah.
Still
uh,
disagree.
uh, yeah,
Thank
Marvino comes in saying he still can't join. Yeah, I might try to send you that link on. I know I put it in the chat, but we might have to try to put it in your inbox. We might have to try it that way. Maybe I should drop it in your inbox.
Text or something.
Yeah. Parents lead by sparing the rod.
you. Mhm.
No, you don't spare the rod. It says
I
you
would
spare
say,
the
but let's say
you spare the rod, you spoil the child. You know
But
what
Yeah.
I'm
where'd that
saying?
come
Don't spare
from?
that rod.
Don't
The
spare.
Bible.
No, but I'm saying where did that comment come from though? Like, I'm trying to
Yeah,
figure
Kelvin,
yeah.
y'all.
Out the blue on that one, because we ain't touched on none of that.
You
He said
saying?
some do. Kelvin comes in saying that's not true. That's all about respect. I think he's talking about the leader. He said speak and them sound effects. LOL.
Yeah.
He said if my spouse can't see that her friends are being a bad influence, she has that right to say no. He's saying that the man has the right to say that, hey, I don't feel that your friends are having a good influence on you. Right, right. We all have blinders on. It can work both ways. Marvin said, no, I'm not sure exactly
Right.
which
What you
part that
say?
was. Right. Kelvin says, you still have an identity within the marriage. However, you become as one. Right. Over time, my thoughts should become
Mhm.
her thoughts and vice versa. Right.
It's true.
Not vice versa though. Mine just become hers. Let me clear
Yeah,
that
but
up.
you still.
Baby,
No.
cut it out. Cut it out.
Yeah.
So you influencing her, Maury?
Doctor, yes.
Okay.
On
All
stage.
right.
Yeah, you still have a form of your own individual identity.
Yeah,
of
you do.
course.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Like that's
think
you
you have
gotta
to.
have that.
Chris
It's
comes
gonna be
in.
Bill Blaine.
He said inbox me. Oh, I'm about to start.
Yeah, he said he got. Chris said he got some. He said inbox for financial tips can change your entire life and family. Okay, shout out to you. Mom said no, shaking my head. Vaughn says, God says a man finds a wife, he finds a good thing. I agree. That's right.
That's right, Vaughn.
Mm-hmm. And she comes back and say Proverbs 18:22, New Intentional Version or NIV version. He finds a wife, finds a good thing, receives a favor from the Lord. Yep, I agree.
Yep.
No disagreement there. No disagreement there. So we was so did we anybody had anything else on the controlling topic versus in control?
No.
I think it's time to walk away from that.
Okay. Fair enough.
We can talk about that all day.
All right, that sounds good. Well, let's go ahead and segue then. Let's tap into this other topic. Huh?
Go ahead.
Oh, Fox. Yeah. Fox, you said that when in a lot of cases, a lot of people say it's okay when a man cheats, but when a woman cheats, she's a hoe. It says okay when a man cheats, but when a woman cheats, she's a hoe.
Mm-hmm.
So, anybody want to jump on that first? Ice, you want that first, Ice? Or
Jump on it.
Yeah, I'll take a crack at it.
Okay.
Well, first of all, when men cheat, it's just as bad as when women cheat. So you can't say that men cheating is okay or we giving them a pass because it's not okay, and I would never give one a pass. There's a word out there that's used for women who sleep with a lot of men.
Right.
And women, a lot of times women call other women that word.
Oh,
So it's not just men. It's not, I would say it's mainly not men calling women that. It's mainly women calling other women that.
She for the streets.
If you're a man, yeah. If you a man,
Call the six. Go ahead.
if you a man that's
You've been
always
waiting for that one, ain't
yeah, you've been waiting.
You saying that women are out here calling other women?
Yeah,
What word
hoes,
you trying to use? Hoes?
hoes. Yeah, I hear that a lot.
She for the streets.
Yeah.
Oh.
But you saying it like men are giving a pass and women are calling hoes. I'm just saying I don't see a lot of men calling women hoes. It's mostly other
Whoa.
women.
You don't?
It's mostly
You don't be on Facebook then. I'm telling you.
I mean, of course you're gonna hear it. You're gonna hear it, but I hear a lot of women calling other women that.
I don't hear other women
If a
calling
man
that.
if a
Now, I'm
man is
saying
constantly
the
cheating,
way that we say my ninja is the way that we say my hoe. You see what I'm saying? It's not like we just out here saying, "Oh, you a hoe" like that. Or we might be like, "Oh, stop playing." That's us jokingly saying it like the N word is used toward everybody else. See what I'm saying?
so y'all don't talk about each other.
No, about we saying this is coming from men. I'm saying this is coming from men. Just like that Cardi B situation, the whole time, everybody called her every name in the book. This man has cheated on her.
But not all that had to happen for it to happen, for this to happen. But she's the hoe.
Oh, nobody said anything about it. But soon as they found out that she cheated, oh, she was everything but a child.
She nasty.
Well, see, I
I ain't having a problem with it.
Nasty.
I
what?
I understand what you're
Find
saying.
some
Like that's a
stripper.
societal thing.
Yeah,
It's
all
a
that.
double
That's a.
Love
standard,
That,
Another one.
and
Because
that
I
goes
don't
back
think
to that.
strippers is a bad thing.
We ain't equal. Double standard, standing that
Yes, double
the,
standards.
this
No, it's not right to
it's
cheat.
not right.
No, he shouldn't have cheated at all, and they wouldn't even been in that situation.
Yeah, it's a double
But since
standard. I mean, I call
since he
takeoff a
did
bitch.
it,
That's what I call him.
everybody let him be okay, but she was something different. That's all I'm saying. Why she got to be something different? They did the
Yeah,
same
because
exact thing.
she was faithful
They did the same.
until she got tired of the situation.
Yeah,
So you gotta be respectful of people's feelings. Ain't nobody gonna put up with so much. But with that being said, just because a woman is strong, and sexual or whatever, doesn't mean she's a hoe.
right.
Yeah. What? Yeah, I see your face. I see your face. But yeah, we're in a different time. Like we ain't in the 70s. We ain't in the 50s no more. I don't
What
care.
what that mean?
What? You don't want to
That
mention
we
the buses. What that mean?
you saying we ain't in the 70s no more. So what you saying to say what women should be sexually liberated? Is that what you're saying?
A lot of women are sexually liberated,
Should they be
and we
more
should.
or should
If
women
they
be
are.
more
You
promiscuous?
can be. Doesn't mean they're out
No,
here
they
sleeping and
shouldn't.
screwing everything and everybody, but they are just very more. It goes back down to most women are living the way they live because they got put into the situation. No
Yeah,
woman wants to be changing her tires on her car, fixing her own repairs on her home. She was put in a situation where she had to depend on nobody but herself. So yeah, but you got to respect that. Don't judge it because you have to. What's the word I'm looking for? You are a product of your environment.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You get put into a situation so much, you ain't gonna tolerate it so much. So you gotta depend on you.
so
You're the only one that's there for you. Now you gotta judge. Now you got people judging you because you don't play with them games. You don't play them games no more.
all
If
right.
I want some, I'm
Right.
gonna call it up and go on about my business. I can pay my bills. I don't you know what I'm saying? I can change my own tire. But don't mean I'm a hoe or yeah.
most of the time a
Mhm.
woman ain't gonna cheat on no man to the end of the
I
relationship
don't I have
anyway.
never
So
cheated on
that's
a
why,
man
however
first.
long you been together, say you been together for 10
I've
years,
never
that
cheated
means
on it. And then
she been
go
with
ahead.
go ahead. Go ahead,
And
girl.
Mhm.
if you feel you gotta cheat on them, it's time to go.
Mhm.
You know?
So you said you ain't never did that. You said until the end.
I've never cheated first. I was put in a situation where my feelings got hurt. Um, the trust was gone. And then I may have started opening up to other people. But once I start doing that, I know already in my head the relationship is over.
Stop the cap.
What? I have never
So
stayed with somebody after so much. I did 13 years is the most I gave somebody, and I have never did that again. One time.
okay.
When I start messing around, it's time for me to move on. No
Right.
cap.
Stop the cap.
So yeah, you okay. So you waited to the end before you started. You pretty much knew it was a wrap at that point.
Yeah, once I start get my feelings hurt, and when the trust left, the relationship it ain't worth it. There's no relationship without trust.
Right.
Okay. Um, it's two things. It's two things I want to say.
Huh.
So for one, no, it's not right for neither one of them to cheat if they're in a relationship. Two, it's three things. Two is
Another one.
two is your
Another
decision.
one.
It's your decision to deal with if you want to deal with somebody who's cheating or not. That's up
True.
to you if you decide to pick to deal with that guy that's cheating on you versus dealing with somebody who dealing with somebody who wouldn't. Three, man, there's a couple of us and then slept with a pregnant girl while she had a baby by somebody else. And
Some of them
it
like
is what
that.
it
It's
is.
a time.
It is what it is. And plus,
Ain't that right,
you know
Riz?
what? You have been Emerald Point.
Uh-oh.
There we go. There we go. No, we ain't going there no more.
We ain't gonna do it
Uh-oh.
no more. We ain't gonna do it no more. We ain't gonna. Yeah, never mind. But but it's your choice if you. It's your choice if you want to deal with somebody that's cheating on you or not. It's not right, but if you, it can't be. It can't be. Why is it okay for him and not okay with me? Like, no, you shouldn't even be with him. If that's the case. Like, you
Oh,
shouldn't
hold
even
up.
be.
No, it's not
Right.
even that. It's
Okay.
the
There you
fact of
go.
why is he not labeled, but yet she's labeled? That was the question.
They
He's not
are.
considered a whore, but she is. But yet he got
He's
75 of his belt, and she got maybe 20.
he's a fuck
Yeah,
boy.
it's a
But
double
yet
standard. It's a double
he's not
standard.
a whore.
It's a fuck
He's
boy.
popular, and everybody still wants to, you know what I'm saying, melt his way. But yet now she's considered a whore. What?
It's a
Yeah,
double
Make it
standard.
make sense.
In the public eye, it's a double standard, but in real life, he's a fuck boy.
yeah, he's a bitch.
He's a
Hmm.
fuck boy.
Yeah.
Let's just call it for what it is. Because
Bottom
success
line.
and status, success and status is one thing, but like you as a person, your character is another
Mm-hmm.
thing. Because there's a lot of popular celebrity or even local community people that's popular that just fuck around on people. They don't make that. You still
Yeah.
got a fucked up character.
But you
Yeah, because
always got
Like,
to at home.
everything.
But yeah, you out here in these streets sharing everything.
Damn.
mm,
Yeah. I mean, I feel it. I mean, yeah, life is a double standard. And
it is.
you know, I agree with the fellas, you know, nobody should be out here cheating either way. The man shouldn't be cheating, the woman shouldn't be cheating. And but the society is gonna look at that differently.
Yeah.
A man cheat, it's like, dang, he slipped up. Okay, whatever. You know, a woman cheat, they are gonna say she's a hoe. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of that stems from, you know, a woman's value. No matter what text you read, no matter what religion, no matter what it is,
Is she the prize?
it's gonna be based in her.
Oh,
Yeah,
Mm,
it's gonna be based in.
she's the prize.
Is she the
Thank you.
prize? Huh?
Rare.
Is she the prize?
Say it. Say it.
How's she the prize when everybody was she
No.
giving it up
He
to everybody?
said it. He said
And
it.
hold on. You just said it now. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Don't come in,
Don't do
Ice.
that.
Let him
Don't do
finish
that.
and
You
Right.
don't do that. Like that was wrong.
what he said.
I said a woman's value is looked at from her purity. That's why she would be called a hoe, because the value is looked at in her purity. That's why even no matter what text you read, it's based on her, you know, a man bonding with a virgin. That's how it is. That's what they look for, no matter what text you read. So that's why they would call her a hoe. You see what I'm saying? If she
But
go
it
off
ain't
and do
right.
something.
I said it's not right. Like what I was trying to say. If you been with a man,
Nah,
say you
there's
been
a
with a
lot of
man
things
10
that ain't right.
years,
Right.
it's not right, Ice. Thank you.
I know. Yeah,
Let's say you been
it's a
with a
lot of
man
things that
10
ain't right.
years and
but
he been cheating the
see,
whole time, right? So he got about 4 or 5 bodies, and then at the end they cheat. He only got
Oh,
that one body. Come on now, who the hoe?
hey, but you know what?
Who
That's
the
why
hoe? Who
it's
is
best
the
to
Huh?
just
hoe? The one with the most on it, right? The most bodies.
Nah, a man
that's
can't be
Yeah.
a hoe. A man
Why
can't be a
not?
hoe.
Lord,
Cause we make
Lord,
those.
A man
Let me
prostitute
say
goes
this.
inside of 2
we
years.
make those.
A
Let me
man
say this for you.
Lord.
Men are
yeah,
not
man can be a
hoes.
hoe.
You can be a
Men,
hoe. You just don't
men,
want. You're just not labeled as one, but you're a whore. No,
Yeah,
you're
men,
not a hoe.
thank
You're a
you.
whore. It's
men
a
are not
different
hoes.
level.
I
Whore.
say the B
Men,
word. I say the B word.
men are hoe makers. See, men are not hoes. Men are hoe makers. You see what I'm saying?
Mm.
Does that make
Now,
And
sense?
women are
No, it
slut
don't make
breakers.
sense.
Damn,
Break these
son, where'd
sluts
you
off,
find
son.
this?
now
No, it
we could
don't.
Say
You
be
what
just
now?
saying you can't have one without the other.
now
Huh?
This is
we could be a walking disease. It's just as damn bad, but
Yeah, if you want to call him a dog, you know, that's one thing, you know. But
Yeah.
as far as him being a hoe,
He
you
got the
know,
most bodies.
So
He playing
y'all
for the
should just
most
make up your
bodies.
own word for
yeah, make
men.
up your own
Y'all
word. Like I said,
That's
a
make
what
up
I'm
your
walking.
saying.
own
A
word.
woman have to be the one with the most bodies of the whore.
I
We
Whatever.
make
don't
up
even
a
know what
yeah.
to
I
make
Yeah,
up. I
don't
well,
want
think
you're
to
he
right.
should
call.
be
Ice,
the
I
make
hoe.
up
want
a
to call a
word.
bird a
Make
bird.
up a
I
word.
want to call if it
Make
is.
up
It
a
is. I
word.
don't want to make up
look,
no word for it.
Make
You
up a
know.
word. Like I said, a walking disease. There you
Yeah,
go.
make up
A
a
Mitch.
word.
which
That's about
what
a Mitch.
which
Yeah,
one
that's what
is
I say.
easier?
A B.
Is it easier? Is it easier for a man to, have intercourse with a woman, or the other way around, or for a woman to find men to have
It's
intercourse with?
easier for a woman to get
I
sex.
think it's
It's
easier for
easier
a
for the
woman.
woman to get sex.
Excuse
A
me.
But the
woman,
man never gonna say no. The man is
exactly.
never gonna say
But if that's the case, since it's easier for the woman, a man being able to get that from a woman is almost like he's gonna carry a trophy. Like, hey man, I was able to knock down blah blah blah. So it's more of a challenge. You see what I'm saying? So that's why that stigma is there, because it's a woman has to refrain and be more disciplined. Like, look, you need to, I ain't letting y'all in. I ain't letting you in, because the woman controls access to sex. So again, her going through doing these numbers, there's no honor in that. It's not like, oh wow, she did it with 1,000 people. That's a bad thing. But if you got a man who say he done hit 1,000, hey, them boys gonna be hanging and walking
He's
behind
a
him,
whore.
asking him how he did it. How you pull that off?
He's
How
a
you pull that
whore.
off?
Yeah.
He's a
You
whore.
know what I'm saying?
I mean, if that's the
It's
Right.
word
just
you
the way
want to
people
use,
feel
go
about
with it.
shit.
Right.
That's all I
Right.
see.
He a hoe.
Right. And for those, I'm not pushing saying that men should strive to do big numbers. I'm just
Nah.
saying that it's harder
He
for a
said big
man
numbers.
to
Do low numbers, man. Do low numbers.
it's harder for a man to
Yeah, do low
accomplish that.
numbers.
Do low
You
They
know,
numbers,
count.
man.
right?
They
Yeah.
count. So we ain't gonna worry
Now,
about that.
now, see me.
And
Look,
even
look.
if
Hey, look.
even if you
I'm
can
about to
do
do
it,
my own sound effect. Hoe.
Huh?
even if you can, even if it's easy or you can make numbers, that shit gets numbing after a while. It's just not.
Do it. Do it really.
I'm just telling
Dig
the
it.
truth.
What you say? What you say,
I don't
Ice?
know.
I'm serious.
I'm
I
just,
don't know.
Do you
I'm just
get
telling the
tired?
truth.
Do
I'm
men
just
get
telling the
tired of
truth.
that?
Does it get numbing though? Really?
Say what now?
After,
Huh?
if it's too easy, like
What?
Yeah,
if
yeah. I
it's
see
gotten
what
to
you're
the point
saying.
where it's
I'm lost.
like,
I got lost. I got lost with just
I'm
Yeah, I
just
see what
saying.
it
you're
get
saying.
numb and
He said
what?
after a while of doing it with a bunch of women, it gets numbing. So I'm
Well, no,
asking.
no,
Yeah,
I ain't
it's
saying
like
that. I'm saying
watching
when it's
porn.
Okay,
easy.
there's no feeling, no meaning to it. I agree. And
Yeah.
yeah,
So
Yeah,
when it's easy, brain just kind of check out. Oh yeah, it's nothing for me to get an attractive woman in the bed. It gets
Right.
right.
it just takes your mind somewhere else. So I'm just being honest.
because
Yeah, I see
I
what you're
agree.
saying.
Still.
I think
Good to know.
sex is a big part of a relationship, but it's not that big enough. It can get
Nah,
boring if it's
not
not the right person. It's not even good.
yeah.
That's
It's
gonna
not
be
the
my
same.
question for my next husband.
What's
Are you
that?
numb enough to win?
Nah.
Like
So Reg, y'all said what is you get numb after
yeah,
after.
mentally it gets numbing when there's nothing for you to get an
It don't
attractive
excite.
woman
It
like
ain't
in the
exciting
bed.
no
Like
more.
it just
Yeah, it's
does
like
something to your
watching too much
brain.
porn.
It just does
Nah,
yeah.
They get
Sort of.
numbing.
And then hold up. There's another thing. And I'm sorry,
I
but you
don't
know,
think
you
so.
talking, I want to talk. You sit there, you do all this and that, and then you bring all that wore out stuff to the somebody you're trying to commit to, and it's all wore out now. Then, like you said, don't want to stand up no more.
I
Now we
don't
got
know.
issues.
I don't know.
ED.
I don't know about that because
But you
if
keep
he's
drinking your green tea.
yeah say see if you super health conscious like somebody like me, it's not gonna matter.
Right.
It's not gonna matter
All right.
because that's why I be looking at the mailboxes like that because you know
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Now I don't think it gets numbing like that. Nah, I don't think so.
nah that
But
don't
you
it
so you
know,
saying being with a lot of women, right?
no it's just
Mm-hmm.
being
Yeah.
when it's
Yeah. I
easier
don't
for
think
you to
so.
do it when it's
Hmm?
easier for you to do it and you got and you got morals and you actually got a structured
care about who
brain.
Oh
you
yeah,
giving
yeah,
it
yeah.
to.
It's not. It gets numbing. It's just,
Yeah, it depends on what's going on. Like, are you
That's just for the
trying to
woman
find
too.
somebody,
If
or you
it's
just trying to have fun? It depends on like
yeah.
what's going on.
I
Yeah,
think it goes both ways for the woman too, because if you don't care for that man, it's not even that good. You know, anybody can get a wet. You can get a wet bunker from anywhere, but it's more pleasurable when you with somebody. Huh?
yeah. It's different.
Uh,
Mm.
It's way
I
different.
think it's better if you. Yeah,
yeah,
It's
you're
you
right.
way
get a wet
different.
bunker from anywhere. Don't mean diddly.
Yeah, it's way
What the
different.
comments saying?
Oh, Vaughn come in and said, "I'm glad women on the panel love it, balancing it out." So yeah. Shout out to you. Yeah. So I think we all we said things that was slightly different. We all agree that nobody should be cheating and things like that. But the society, there are double standards, and if a woman step out and doing this and doing that, even though you're gonna have women rooting her on, men we ain't with it. We looking at her crazy. Even if he did his thing, we may not hammer her, but we still looking at her a certain way, like nah, like you tripping. Keep it on the low if you're doing that. Go ahead.
Can you make a hoe? Look, the old saying, can you make a hoe a housewife?
I'll let the fellas. What y'all got on that, fellas?
Oh man, century-old question.
Because hoes need love too.
Yeah.
On a man's standpoint, but go ahead.
Nice.
Man, maybe in a few situations. I mean, I don't ever want to say it applies to everybody, but I think most cases no. Most of the time, no. Because a lot of times when a woman is promiscuous, it goes back to underlying issues.
Right.
And you got and it's the same thing for men too. Don't get me wrong. If a man is a hoe, it goes back to underlying issues. He's not confident in himself. So it takes a lot for somebody to really change that and sit down and reflect. So it just makes it hard.
You said it's the same for men?
Yeah. Like men who cheat. Men that are hoes lack confidence.
Yeah.
And you got to go back to why is that? Why is that?
Like,
I ain't gonna say they lack confidence.
Look, the easier it is. Well, this for me. The easier it was for me to get somebody attractive or something like that or whatever in the bedroom, my standards change. I'm not gonna be like, all right, let me go get this thought pocket that's got like at the buy here, pay here. She looked good, but she got 150,000 miles on it. Like I'm not gonna do that versus somebody who really can't get. They just trying to get whatever they can. They more likely to be more for the streets,
right.
Even as a guy. So
she for the streets.
And then if she a hoe and you decide to get married to her, well, this is for a guy too. If she decided to marry that guy who was
nowhere
out there, she decided to marry that guy that was out there. A lot of times, it's a high chance that he either gonna be super or she's gonna be super dedicated to him because she looking for something else out of that person. But it's also a high chance that bedroom is gonna suck.
Right. Yeah.
Because they might not even be as interested in sex as they was before they married you, and that's for both of them.
I agree. Yeah. Somebody's high sex drive back in the day, they can be very lacking or want to be more reserved now when they in a committed relationship, and that's wild.
Yep.
Yeah, let me get in there.
Get in there.
Yeah. I hate to say this, but y'all are wrong. All
There you
y'all.
Here he
are
go.
Wrong. Y'all could not be wrong on this.
My experience dealing with somebody that was very popular, and once he got now, mind you, they hadn't had a girlfriend since high school.
Okay.
They in their 40s. This is my last relationship at that. The sex was like, yeah, but they were good people, structure, family man did right by his family and me. But yeah, it was dried up now.
There wasn't nothing to him.
Wow.
Yeah, you might use like an old man once a month, twice a month. The heck.
Wow, that's crazy. Yeah.
But they were faithful. Yeah. So I can see it.
No, so check this out. as far as the men who, have multiple partners or whatever the case may be, nah, they do just fine. You know what I'm saying? When it's time to settle down and bond, if that's something that they, decide to do. Now, of course, you're gonna have some bad apples out there. Sure, they're gonna be bad regardless. But for the most part, just think about it like this. Think about the top tier guys out here. Those guys have a fair share of women who they've slept with because these are women throughout the years from high school out who have thrown themselves at them. These are the top athletes. These are celebrities. These are guys who do well in business, so on and so forth. A lot of those men today are great husbands. You see what I'm saying? They're the cream of the crop. These weren't guys who weren't sleeping with nobody and then boom, this woman finally. No, these are guys who had women at their footstep, at the doorstep. Okay, yeah, we want you next. Who will get next? These guys, when they finally get serious and settle down, they're fine. They do fine. But it doesn't necessarily happen that way on the contrary. But to answer the question, I think you can turn a quote unquote hoe into a housewife. You know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, I've heard people say that some hoes, former hoes, make the best housewives. A lot of times, these are generally the women who will do whatever. In a lot of cases, if you talk to guys who have dealt with multiple women, a lot of them will tell you that the women who people look at these hoes or whatever, these are the women who, after you deal with them the ones who gonna get up, they're gonna go in there and start washing your dishes for you. They might run the vacuum across your floor. Hey, you need me to do anything else while I'm here? Them the ones who kind of go all out for you. You know what I'm saying? It's the two goody shoes or whatever you want to call it. Them the ones who kind of like looking like, what can you do for me?
That's
But
too
the,
I
extreme.
do
you
I
know,
do agree you
yeah,
can turn a hoe into a housewife. A lot of
right.
people I know were whores in high school or growing up. I'm married.
Exactly.
I'm still
And guess
married.
what? Yeah, man, they're gonna they're gonna take care of business in the bedroom.
Mhm.
They're gonna do whatever you need them to do. They ain't gonna be like, I ain't gonna, nah, I don't do that, don't do that. See, a lot of the prissy girls, the classy, all that stuff, them be the ones who ain't gonna do certain things. But that
That's
quote
too
unquote
extreme.
chick who look at a hoe is like, oh, whatever you want me to do, it's whatever. How many times you want? They all over it. And men love that.
It's two different extremes though. You got the super extreme where they down to do whatever, but then you got the, like you said, the super prissy girl where it's gonna be using what we say, weaponizing sex.
Yeah.
So
Mm.
it's two different extremes. So it could happen either way, really, if you really think about it.
That hoe gonna give it to you in the
He
front
Yeah.
might.
room, bedroom, the car,
Yeah.
He
the
Yes.
might.
Exactly.
garage.
Exactly.
He might.
Exactly.
Unless she exhausted from a bunch of sex before she met
Yeah.
you. So it could happen.
Yeah. Yeah. But most of the time, hey, shit like
I've
an
been through.
energizer.
She say I've been through a lot, in the
Uh-huh.
past, and I'm just tired of guys looking at me as a sex symbol. She ain't as horny as she was before.
Hmm.
Me, I
But
said I
see,
noticed
but
men
see,
like that too.
but
There's guys
Rez,
like that too.
the question ain't can you turn all hoes into a housewife? It's can you turn a hoe into a housewife?
Oh
You
yeah,
see what
you
I'm
can.
saying?
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Yeah. From
So
that
that's
perspective. Yeah.
that's the question. Yeah.
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 Not all. Nothing's absolute.
Nah, nothing's
Mm-mm.
absolute.
When you
Yeah, I
get,
think it's
yeah,
possible.
It's
you know,
possible. It's definitely possible.
yeah. Now, those of you watching, I'm not saying go out and try it.
Nah.
I'm just saying it is possible.
He'll be
Those
like, man, I
watching,
got some
honey,
bad advice.
anything's
we gonna
possible.
be out of
You can
we
do it.
gonna
Put your
we gonna
back
be out of
into it.
vinegar. We gonna be out
Oh
of
You
baby
We
can
are
do
oil.
it.
not
Put your
liable.
back
oh
into
We
man.
are not liable.
Oh man. Yeah.
We gonna
Yeah.
be out of baby oil and vinegar.
Right. Yeah. I ain't
it. Oh,
telling y'all,
wow.
boy. Yeah. I ain't telling y'all to go out to the street corner and start trying to holler at the women.
Going out
I
there on
ain't telling
Thurman
you to
and do
go
your
do that.
thing.
Right. Nah. I ain't telling you to do that. You know. Anyhow, anything else on that?
Go on Cherry Street and do
Well,
your thing,
well,
girl.
Man, look here. That's
Don't
just
even worry
wrong.
about it. Don't
That's
even
just
worry about it.
wrong.
Don't even
oh
worry
well.
about it.
We ain't
What they
gonna do
got? What's
that.
the little thing they got now? I guess it's in more upstate somewhere. 304, where they got people high price call girls. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
that's what they got. Honey. Go on
This
website and get your. Yeah, that's what they do now.
Nah, they got dogs for sale now. It's dangerous out here. It's dangerous now. It's dangerous.
It is.
all right, let's
That's
segue,
good.
y'all. Let's segue. I want to ask this question. The main topic. When it comes to marriage, is it more about painting a picture or getting it right? When it comes to marriage, is it more about painting a picture or getting it right?
You talking about as far as today's society standards right now, or you talking about
Yeah,
is it
Just in
like really?
general.
yeah, like
Oh,
right now.
yeah. The idea of marriage is more important right now. The image is more
Yeah, the
important.
Image.
image.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, see, I ain't married,
So,
but I would think getting it right would be the best way to go.
yeah, getting it right is the best answer, but what's going on
Yeah.
is
What's going
the
on now?
image.
You know, people
People
marrying
want
for
to
the image of it.
look happily married.
But like I say, they get
That's
after
what
their
I
reception, they
got.
be driving home quiet because they got to think about how they gonna pay the debt off and
Living
everyday life.
outside their
They just
means.
like the idea of it. So they're not thinking about
Yeah,
can I coexist with this person on a boring everyday life, going to work,
right.
school, kids. They thinking
Yeah,
about the image,
Forever.
the reception, how it's gonna look in everybody else's
the
eyes.
pictures they can
Yep,
post.
yep.
Because most people
Okay.
weddings I be seeing is just for everybody else. A wedding is supposed to be for you, but people go
Boy, them,
outside their means for the biggest. Honey, take
cause
me
this
to the
bitch,
courthouse.
cause this bitch
So,
go downtown first and then buy the house anyways. But nobody's gonna say that.
Right.
Yeah,
mhm.
That's what I would
Yeah.
think.
a wedding is to cater to the people, not for the
Yeah,
bride
it's
and
like
groom.
you gifting the people to get married.
Maybe the
No,
bride,
not
but it all depends
Yeah,
what she into.
renew your
So,
vows and then do that big because it'd be easier for you to get approved for a house without paying the debt off from the reception, and then see
yeah,
where y'all gonna go, and then go back and renew your vows or have a reception like that.
right.
Mm.
so in y'all's opinion, what does it mean to get it right?
Um,
What does that look like?
Teammates,
Honestly, I can't 100%
right.
say I know
Teammates,
because I'm not
communication.
married.
teammates.
But what I
There you go.
think is communication. Understand you got to be taught. I just think a marriage you ought to be able to talk to that person. You got to be able to listen.
Hmm.
Same page, get it right. Agree to disagree,
Hmm.
Yeah,
but
Okay.
good,
like I said,
good
I'm not
peaceful
married.
conflict resolution like adults.
Yeah,
Communication, follow ups. You got to do follow ups.
yeah.
It's like
That
running a business.
night.
So y'all got to have meetings and stuff like that, and check
Be
the
Yeah.
attentive
climate
to
and the
that
temperature.
person's needs and wants, and
Gotta
yeah,
Yep,
mental
stimulate
status,
that person,
both
show them
yep,
sides.
everything.
yep.
The
Yeah. If
flowers, the
if you
words.
focus on painting a picture, then
Yeah, putting
you
that
ain't
work
focused on the right thing. You gotta be
Not
focused
at
on the right
all.
thing.
Right. It ain't gonna work if you don't.
Right.
And
And
that's
go
the
ahead.
problem with a lot of people anyway, trying to paint a
You can't
picture,
wait to say we
living
wrong.
a
Can't
false life.
Jim
That
You
shit
Nash.
can't
hurt.
wait. You can't wait. What? Fuck?
you can't wait to say wrong.
Nah, I ain't gonna
Well,
say that.
I think
Nope. Nope.
I ain't gonna say that. No, I'm just. I had one more question. So that's what it looks like to get it right. What about as far as painting the
I'm not
picture?
saying
So,
100%, but yeah,
huh? Yeah. So, but
I'm not
painting the picture
100%.
is it the pictures for social media? Is it for anything else when they paint the picture?
Yeah, it's for the family, social media,
Yeah,
parent,
Family,
parents.
The
Got to think
church?
about
Is
friends,
that.
it the
Yep.
church
for
too? The church?
outside.
Friends.
Yeah,
Yep.
for church, for
Church.
everybody.
Yep.
Uh huh.
People that's outside your home. That's what you want it to
Yep.
look right for.
Whole time house could be caving in.
Right.
that part.
Because some people just like the idea of being married.
It's the
The
idea.
idea of being
They
married.
just
Most
like the
people in
idea.
today's society.
Yeah.
Okay. What are your thoughts? Go ahead. What are your thoughts
Oh,
on
me?
on divorce? What are y'all's thoughts on divorce?
As far as what?
There's definitely reasons now for
Hmm.
it. Like you got reasons. Like with all that stuff we talked about, manipulative, controlling type situations, women emasculating men, or men trying to be controlling because of their insecurities, um, physical abuse, all of that. No gymnastics.
Oh man.
Um,
I don't
No
know.
naps.
I don't know.
yeah,
But
no, yeah,
Yeah.
financial ruin.
I would
Uh-huh.
pray
All
that
of
if I ever do get married, I wouldn't. It'd be that one. I do agree that on the first marriage is the only one that counts. I'm sorry.
Say
That's
what now?
me.
You
I
think
think
what?
that,
You feel like the first marriage is the only one that counts?
yeah, on Judgment Day.
Explain that, because I don't understand what you mean by that.
It's old school, I guess, way my grandma used to say. To death do you part, meaning if you break up, whatever, get remarried, and I didn't read it in the Bible, it was just, you know what I'm saying, where I was brought up,
Mhm.
it wouldn't be respected in God's eye, you know. Uh, the first one is the only one that counts. And it was just something I grew up. I don't give a dang, I'm just telling you.
Oh no, it's all
it.
right. It's okay. Don't pay me no. Hey,
Dang it.
don't pay me no mind. I ain't doing that.
But yeah, and I would hope if I was to ever get married, it's forever. I don't want to go through the process of wasting my life
Mhm.
going through all them steps just to not be the right one.
Uh-huh.
Well,
I
So
can
yeah,
understand that.
nobody wants to do
nobody
that.
wants it, but
Right.
yeah, I guess that's why, like I said, I've been engaged before, but I'm still single.
Yeah, I definitely
Yeah.
understand that.
I
Hey,
hope that
I
button
feel
gets
like
rushed.
Uh-huh.
I
Say
feel like
what?
divorce should only come after them fought for everything. Maybe went to therapy, talked
Yeah,
it out,
you
make
gotta go
sure
through
this
all
is
them steps when you just
the
give up though. Unless
Mhm.
it's physical or some stuff. But other than that, yeah. It
I
should
mean,
be so easy to dispose
a
of.
lot of cases that's true, but there's
Mhm.
certain things that you can't just give a pass on.
I
Uh-huh.
mean, I agree with you on that. Like I said, certain things
Yeah,
automatically walk away. But for the bigger picture, a lot of people give up too easy on marriage.
that's a
yeah,
fact.
you're right. Yeah, you're right.
But what about to death do us part? And
Yeah,
say
that's the whole purpose, right?
so my instance, we was married 9 years. She passed away.
Okay, you fulfilled your agreement.
So what if I get married again? Which I did. Was say I get married
you
again.
can get married again. It's in the Bible. You can marry her sister.
Yeah, you can get married again, but I'm just saying,
Damn.
for me, I just
Pretty
felt like
stupid.
that's the only one that should matters. That first one,
Oh,
anything else, it's
Right.
just
It's not Mari. Come on now.
yeah,
oh Lord.
yeah.
What?
Oh,
You heard what I said. I know it's not right now what we're going through in life right now, but in the Bible it do say you can marry the brother and the
Like I said, I don't know. I didn't read it. Just the way I was
no
told. My grandma used
hey,
to always talk,
Mari. I'm
you
yeah.
know.
Mari.
But yet
But
with that, she stuck with a man that was my great grandfather was hell, and she stuck through him
yeah,
thick
but
and
I was
thin.
asking the beast. The beast to answer the beast. Well, the beast to
Oh,
answer.
answer this
Yeah,
question.
I'm gonna go get something to drink while he talk.
Oh Lord.
I get
Oh
what
man,
I
what's up
get.
with
I
that?
understand. I already know what
Oh,
more you're gonna say. I know what you're gonna say on this one.
But I'm
Do
saying
you?
that it's true. So like when he said
Yeah,
his wife died, in the Bible you do marry you can marry the next person next to
Yeah.
kin. But I'm saying
yeah.
that's not true right now, but yeah, you can. I read it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've seen it happen. I've seen that happen in real life. I think
Yeah.
who was it? It was somebody famous. I think Hunter Biden. Hunter Biden married his brother's wife after his brother passed away. And
Damn.
then I've seen people marry their
Of
sister or brother.
course. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean it's happened. That's what I'm saying though. But
Yeah.
like in his case, she passed away. He's good. But either way, I don't know
Yeah.
about first marriage because no. Uh,
Mhm.
not mine.
Must be getting like 5 wives and all that stuff. 105.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, even biblically speaking, I mean, God, the woman at the well, I don't know if y'all remember the Samaritan woman at the well. He told her she had 5 husbands. You know what I'm saying? But he still helped her. He still gave her water. He said, "You drink from this water, this will your thirst will be gone forever, basically. You drink from this well," and he's talking about, the water that he gives. But I mean, so
I'm on 13%. Ooh, sure.
13, yeah, we going. Yeah. But we so I think that it should definitely be about getting it right. Because much fruit would come from a marriage that is being done right, versus the opposition. I don't think much fruit is going to come from it if it ain't right, if you are just painting a picture. Would you guys be able to put a percentage on how many people, if we just say in America, lean more on painting a picture versus focusing on getting it right? Getting the marriage right?
It's
You got
a
all
lot.
the reality shows and so forth now. Those are all picture paintings.
That's why so many failed marriages now is because a lot of the idea of marriage. So yeah, it's definitely the picture.
So about 60-40?
Yeah, that sounds about 60-40.
Okay. 60 being painted.
Yeah, 60 being the painting.
Okay. Yeah. And 40 being striving to
because to be fair, I see a lot of people going downtown now.
Yeah.
And I respect it.
Yeah.
Because they really are doing it for them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's why I say take me downtown, and I ain't got nothing to prove to nobody.
Yeah, because
I might have a life discussion, but I ain't going through all that, huh?
Because at that point, you already proven that you okay with living with that person on a daily basis. Yeah. It's not no picture you trying to paint. It's like, we got it out the way. Now you're ready to go to get something to eat. You know what I mean? Y'all go back, run y'all errands or whatever.
Cook out the backyard.
Yeah, because that's what it's about.
Right.
It's like it's the everyday living. Can you handle that with that person?
Would you go downtown, Fox?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, good.
I already been down twice.
Okay. Good. Right. Yeah, I mean, so with that being said, I think that more people should focus on getting it right. I don't know that they will. I think as far as getting it right, I would probably say 20%. I would go low. Now, of course, this is opinion on that. I don't have no stats on that, but I would say it's low. Me personally, I'm big on getting it right. I've been trying to get it right my whole life. You know what I'm saying? I'm in marriage number 3. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, I thought this was 2.
Nah.
Third marriage. Whoa.
I'm in number 3, right? And see, I've been in relationships. You know what I'm saying? A lot of relationships, but no one has ever left me.
Hold up, not being rude. Did that sound kind of horse? A lot of relationships.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Hey, yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's right. Relationships. Do you remember when I was saying? Yeah, there you go. Exactly. Remember I was telling you, guys who are well sought after gonna have them numbers. You know what I'm saying? They gonna.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
But what I was saying was, so like even my own life, like when I say get it right, like I'm a depiction of somebody who is like, look, we gotta have it lined up. And not to say that I'm perfect, you know what I mean? But I take pride in striving for perfection, and when I'm with a woman, I'm asking, what can I work? What do I need to work on? What am I not doing? Even if things don't work out and we had to have a conversation. But even in living in that light, right, a woman has never left me. Like I can say that, like relationships or marriage, no one's ever left me. I've always been the one to come to the forefront, like, what we doing? What's up? You know what I'm saying? You know, and I ain't trying to brag, but
Oh, that's messed up.
you know, that's just kind of how it went down. You know
10%,
what I'm saying?
baby. I'm like Tyson a bit.
It's,
Yeah,
not- what you on right now?
10%.
10. Oh, okay. Yeah, we good. But yeah, so I definitely think more should strive on getting it right because again, I think
Right.
when you do, positivity comes out of it. Like if things are flowing, and it ain't got to be perfect, but if it's kind of for the most part, y'all focus on that, trying to become the best version of yourselves, and trying to get the best out of the other person, and working together and things like that. You know, good gonna come from it. You know what I'm saying, and that's why you will see somebody like me pushing marriage, pushing relationships, doing these things, having these conversations because I want to see people come out good on the other end, even if they got questions. Okay, let's talk about it. Let's break it down.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people ain't gonna do that. A lot of people that's married, they're not jumping on, they're not doing it, they're not posting it, they're not entering in other people's posts, commenting on and fighting for marriage. Like they're not telling people, no, that ain't gonna happen, or that's wrong, or you gotta think this
Stay in
way.
your lane.
They're
Stay in
not
your
gonna
lane.
they're not gonna do it. They're gonna hide out because again, a
They
lot
want
of
to
them
protect their marriage instead of like showing people that they are happily
they want to do what?
making it. Protect their marriage from
Right.
social media. Maybe some of them do.
Yeah, some of them want to protect their marriage, and some of them are, I would say, secretly unhappy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And some of them don't have the fight in them to vouch for marriage. You see what I'm saying? They don't have it in them. They're almost empty. So it's kind of like, yeah,
You know,
y'all
a lot
see
of
us,
unhappy
y'all
people.
right? Y'all know y'all. They like y'all know I'm married. Y'all know we married. Y'all see the pictures. Y'all see the kids. Whatever the case may be, y'all still doing stuff. But I don't have it in me to tell somebody else that they should do it and how they should do it and help them
Right.
out. And they don't
Right.
have that much in them. They like, I'm barely hanging on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why a lot of times you don't see a lot of them commenting or even vouching. Or I could post a video, I could talk about it all day long. They can see it, they see it, but they don't have it in them to comment or like it or do anything towards it because they like, look, that's his bad, that's his fight. You know, so that's why I say I push forward to be right because again, you'll have more to pour out because I'm getting full. I'm full. So then I have more. That cup is running over. So I'm like, let me give y'all some of this. Let me give y'all some of this positivity about it. Let me tell y'all about it. But you don't have the majority of people who married, they're not doing that.
He said
I
that
You know what
push
I'm
cup's
for
saying?
running
it and
over
I'm
right now.
single. I push for it and I'm single. I
Right.
push for people to be together.
Right.
Everybody needs somebody.
Right. Right. That's it. That's the key, you know. So that's what I got on that. Anybody got anything on that in closing?
You was on point, player.
Yeah, you was good.
Yeah, appreciate
Thumbs
that.
up.
Thumbs up on that.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Okay, good
Yeah,
deal. Good deal. You know. Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, Ice must have. I don't know what happened with Ice, but yeah, that's what I got on that. But you know, we still got some other topics that I'll push to another episode. You know, that we didn't use tonight.
Yeah, please.
But yeah, that's
We
good.
had
That's
some good
good.
topics tonight. We had some real
Yeah,
good ones.
Good.
I'm
that's really
still,
solid. Yeah.
Enjoyed it.
I'm still a little blown about that not equal situation, but
Oh
I
Girl,
get
you
my
over
equal.
God, dang.
Don't let them tell you that you're not equal. You
it. I
are
get over
equal.
it.
Yeah, yeah. Men and
But
women are
more,
not.
I already told you, no, you're not equal. You're above.
Woo
Hello.
wee.
Okay?
You actually
That's
beneath.
where you are, ma'am. You're above it.
You
Okay?
Look,
actually.
we're not backtracking. We're not backtracking.
We're not
Okay.
gonna
You
backtrack, but that's your last
Stay
final.
forward.
That's my last
you
word.
you're
Stay
You up
beneath.
forward.
here,
You
baby.
are beneath him.
You are up here, baby. Vibrate high.
We stand shoulder to shoulder.
Vibrate high, baby.
Well, let me say this then before we close. You women look. Women want
Before
a
we
man.
close.
Women want a man who's better than her, right? A woman
That's
wants a
what-
man who's better than her. Look, a woman
Huh?
wants a man who's taller than her. A woman wants a man who's stronger than her. A woman wants a man who makes more money than her. A woman wants a man who's again smarter, gonna lead,
No, he
right?
ain't got
Who
to smart.
a man who
Just
can
make
sit.
money.
a man who can
The
fix
smart part.
things. Women want a man who can
I
fix
have the
things,
smart part.
fix things and problem solve. You want a man who can fix things and problem solve. So again, in many
So
ways,
I'm analytical. I can fix shit and I can solve stuff.
right? But
Well,
you want a man who's taller and stronger than you, right?
well, I never have dated a man that's taller than me. I'm 5'11". Next.
Okay, so
I
you never
have
dated
to
that.
what he
Okay,
called
And
me.
I'm pretty much damn strong if you make me mad enough. I might
okay,
can't be as strong as a man, but if you make me mad enough, you're gonna get this horse out of me. Next.
okay. So you've dated men who are shorter than you, right?
Yes, because I'm tall. And
Where
tall men
he
don't date me, and I don't date them. I don't know. We just don't. I don't
where
know.
he
Hold up.
where that short man at now?
The fuck?
Ooh, I knew it was coming.
Huh?
He gone.
Huh?
I wasn't married to him, honey. He did a lot of shit
Right.
to me. That's why he's gone. What did you
Exactly.
do?
It
What
didn't
did you
work
do?
out.
Exactly what?
It didn't work out. That's my point.
Okay.
You made my
And
point.
I'm woman enough to say it didn't work out, and I
Oh
gave
yeah,
you
it's not a
walking
bad thing.
papers.
It's not a
That's
bad
what you
thing.
do. You don't stay in nothing that's making you unhappy. We
Yeah,
weren't
yeah,
married.
yeah, yeah.
We didn't have
Yeah.
kids.
Yeah,
It's
I
the
agree.
easiest breakup I ever did. He didn't take shit because no, you can't get nothing out of him. But your clothes.
He baited you into that.
Bye.
Yeah.
He
No,
did. He did.
I
He
agree.
He
did.
baited you into that.
And
And
I
that's why I'm
his ass
quiet.
back out of there.
Just so he
And
can
I
win that
dragged his
argument, he
ass
baited
back
you
out
into
there.
that.
Thank
And
you.
look, I love you, Fox, but I'm not getting in this one.
Okay,
I
so
don't need
you
it.
gonna do
I'm
it.
strong. I don't need it.
Okay, now you good. You good. It's all love. But no, I feel you. But in most cases, like I say, women are looking for men who are better than them in different ways.
I get what you're saying. I was just messing, but I get what
Yeah.
you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, he baited you
So,
into that though.
But
Just so he
yeah.
could, just so he
I'm
could win the
don't worry about
argument.
it.
Me,
You're not gonna tell me I'm up here. I don't care what nobody says.
honey, I'm
No,
crafty. I can
it's
build
just the
stuff.
order.
I can do more than a man. I can fix a
first,
car.
then him,
Yeah.
then the
I got
kid.
more stuff than me than a man probably can offer.
You can fix a car.
Hell yeah, I do my own brakes. I can
Yes.
change my own tire. I know how to do spark plugs. Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Have you ever
God
dated
I
a
damn.
work
man?
with
Have you ever
power
dated
tools
a man
every
who?
day. I
Have
work
you ever
with power
dated a?
tools every day. Yes.
Have you ever
yes,
dated a
yes.
man who couldn't do that stuff?
Yes.
Where is he at now?
Gone.
Exactly.
Trying to
So
be
he
funny.
ain't
That
good
don't
enough.
mean nothing. That what are you saying? That don't mean nothing.
So
I
We
mean,
work
look,
with
yeah.
power tools every
but
day.
guess what?
They don't break up because you can't fix a car. What?
I
But
can
it's
do
Yeah, because
drywall.
He
I
might
can
can
but
fix
break
a
it
hole
and
in the
it's
get the
wall.
he might
I
can
hey,
mean,
get it
but
and
I
get
put this into myself. I
yeah.
want to learn these things myself.
yeah.
So yeah, that may not be
hey,
his niche. My niche is being able to do things
I'm a
like that. I
Keller.
like DIY.
Keller. I can
yeah,
do
it's
that.
crazy because there's certain things I can do on the car and there's certain things I can't.
Yeah.
And I can build computers, so it's just like I don't know. It depends
So
on the
I'm not
person.
you
good at
would be
computers
good
at
at
all.
computer. I'll be outside fixing the car
But
and
if
you
you ever
be
hit
in the
my
house
wall,
fixing
I
the
know how to fix that hole in the wall.
computer. Yeah.
Yeah, it depends on, but that's where that teamwork come in though.
Right.
So
So
it don't be like no feeling no imbalance or nothing like that.
yeah.
Yeah. And the point
Okay.
of me
So
pointing
I'm
those
gonna
the
go
point of,
because
I know,
I'm so
yeah.
dead.
The point of me pointing those things out, yeah, I'm just saying that those men don't stay around that can't do this and can't do that and ain't this tall and all this other stuff.
I get it. I'm gonna
Yeah.
find me
Hmm.
a man. My husband gonna be
So I
tall.
think you just told me I'm gonna be
My
single
husband
forever.
tall. I ain't worried about it.
Yeah.
I
Nah,
think
he
you just
ain't
told me
gotta
I'm
be
gonna be
tall.
single
He ain't
forever.
gotta be
Well,
tall. He
I'm
ain't gotta be
married.
tall.
And y'all coming to my wedding.
Yeah, yeah, I'll
Oh no,
be
I
there.
ain't having a
Now
wedding.
y'all coming to my cookout because I ain't going. I
Y'all
ain't
coming to my
having.
cookout. I ain't having a wedding.
Oh, okay. Let me be the official.
Hi, I am
Oh,
one. I
Huh?
am one.
You are one?
I married my best friend.
Oh, that's
Mhm.
nice. Dang, that's what's up. Okay.
Yeah.
You got it.
in the words of the beast, how that work out?
They still
Oh Lord.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
they still
Lord.
Huh?
married.
They still married? Okay,
Oh,
good.
you
Good.
married
Oh,
your
Good.
best friend?
oh, you got it.
I literally did the ceremony, married her.
Oh, you married?
That was
Oh,
good. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Shout out to
Yeah.
you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we
well, I'm gonna
appreciate
get
you
you.
all for watching another episode of Beast Talk. If you're watching this on a replay, if any moment during the video you like what you hear, go ahead and hit that like button. go ahead and leave a comment. We will respond to the comments even after the show ends. We will respond to the comments. If you got topics you want to hear us speak on, inbox me or leave it in the chat. We'll use that topic next time. If you want to come on a panel, let me know. Next time we do a live, I will send you the link and you can come on and speak your piece. Again, remember to share this with your family and friends because we don't want to be successful by ourselves. And again, we appreciate y'all for watching another episode of Peace Talk. We gone.
With the beat. Ladies, if y'all need me, tag me, baby. I'll say anything y'all need me to say.
There you go. Hey, that's all right. And it's cool. It's, you know, if y'all want to get cooked, come on in. All right.
Hey, girl.
And there we go.
Uh-oh.
Uh-huh.
We need more